Greetings, everybody, and battle brothers. It's me, Aurelia Tempris, defender of the Golden Throne and servant to the Emperor of Mankind. Welcome, everyone, and here is my wonderful collab partner.
Hello! I was totally prepared for that. Yeah, hello. It's me na ganyan play games. What's my intro? I talk about poop every stream.
You do?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't mention that before.
That would have been good to know before we set up the
Oh my
collab.
god. Yeah, it's a surprise.
Yes, I mean, I thought, okay, it's okay to talk about every once in a while, but every stream,
It's important. It's my dailies.
it's your... Oh my gosh, I have stories that fit along that line. That's not why we're here today.
Oh my god, I was hoping for some stories.
Do you want a story? Are we really gonna start off the collab this way?
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I can tell you a story, or do you want to give a story? I guess.
I don't really have a story right now, like a poop story.
Okay. I will give you one then. It's not graphic or anything.
Ooh.
So I played sports when I was younger, and on occasion, my team would travel for tournaments. So when we were all staying at hotels and stuff, the parents would like trade off who just takes all the girls to like warm up and get ready in the morning. And my dad was the one that day, and we were all piling into the car, like a minivan, getting ready to go warm up. And for some reason, all of us girls at the same time were talking about how often we go, how regular we are. And my dad was like, what the heck is happening here? I thought I was toting around a bunch of girls, but it seems like it's a bunch of boys today.
Talking about how much you poop?
Yeah, like, yes, and like how often.
How often? I mean,
there you go.
It has to be at least once a day, right? Hopefully. Don't get knocked up, guys. It's unhealthy.
It's something I tell my friends about that aren't as regular. But I will not be disclosing how often I do.
It's a secret.
Yes. One of my chatters said it's like, oh, we're like 50-year-old men.
Well, someone said here, tell Aurelia where the heresy crawls from.
Oh gosh, no, I'm not a heretic. Look, we have hats. They're cute commissar hat.
Yeah. Oh, actually, okay, I'm gonna tell you the first Warhammer lore encounter I have, and I still remember.
Yeah. Let's hear. I'll tell you mine too.
Okay. My first lore encounter with Warhammer was that I was curious. Like, do Space Marines poop? That was my question.
Oh.
Like, Legendary, like my mod, he was talking about Warhammer a lot, and I'm like, okay, tell me, do Space Marines poop? And he was like, no, they don't need to poop because it's like they're a machine or something. Because I don't know, I don't know how to describe it, but he said they don't poop, or they like poop solid bricks or something like that. So I googled it, like, do Space Marines poop? And the Reddit says they don't really, because the heresy crawls up the butt, and you don't want to open your butt to heresy, so you don't poop. That's what Reddit says, and I trust Reddit, and I'm like, okay.
You trust Reddit? That's a great way to go south. Oh gosh, yeah, that's a great way to go south.
Oh, the armor has a tube they poop in, and it recycles. That's worse. I thought it was like a brick of poop. I didn't know it was a recycler.
Yeah.
Oh no. Did you know about this?
So I was under the impression that they didn't really have to relieve themselves. And like, especially like when they're wearing their armor in like particular, if they did, it would be like it would be like a weird diaper situation. But I never looked into it because I I didn't feel the need to.
The art is like a what they call glorified diaper.
Oh gosh.
Did you see the Space Marine 2 trailer? Did you see that bud? I
I
need to
did.
ask,
I
did you see
did.
the bud?
I did
That is
see
a
it.
huge bud. Holy
Yeah.
moly. It's caked up, dude. He's caked up.
Yeah, he is. He is.
I was like, oh, whoa.
He's the Emperor's finest.
Dude, that's one way to describe somebody. The Emperor's finest, well endowed in the buttocks.
Oh gosh. This went south so fast, we barely started.
Yeah. You know, it's you gotta start with the classic poop talk, you know?
Mm-hmm. Well,
okay, so when did you start learning about the lore?
So I played we're gonna have to start talking about non-heretical things. Apparently on my Twitch and my YouTube side, I'm having scuff issues, which is not great.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just it popped up yesterday. Like you go on vacation and then everything breaks. So I guess the moral of the story is don't go on vacation.
Yeah,
so
you're
I
not
don't
supposed to go on vacation.
Yeah, apparently not. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. But I will explain. So what I got into Warhammer. I played Dungeons and Dragons with some friends. I'm a nerd, and my dungeon master had some Warhammer like kind of themes in his game. Yeah. So he mentioned a character, an NPC, a non-player character called Sanguinius, and I didn't know anything about Warhammer at the time, but my friend did. And my friend's first question upon hearing the name Sanguinius is he hot? And I said, like, what kind of a question is that? What kind of a question is that? Like, that is when you first hear about a guy and you say, is he hot? I'm like, what? So they said, well, look him up. Look him up. And I don't know if I have the picture saved. I will. One second. I'm going to send you the picture. My chat has seen the picture many times.
Oh, I want to see this.
Yes, I will get it to you. I think it's based off the art you made. Oh, by the way, everyone, Naga made the art for this stream. I asked her, said, hey, do you have like some art that I could put up there? I'd rather put up your art than like some just random stuff. And then she said, oh, look, let me just whip this up really fast. And then that's what she sent me. And I was like, what the heck? It's awesome. I was laughing so hard. Where?
This one?
Yeah.
I knew.
Yes.
I knew exactly what to drop because I have seen the thirst. I mean, the sanguineous related stuff that you talk about.
I figured, like, after I sent the message, I'm like, oh, she totally knows. She totally knows. I was going to make him, I think I finally found the file. I was going to make him like one of the things that you drew, but you beat me to it. There you go. I sent you. I think you based it off this art. Yeah, so this is the first picture.
Exactly the reference.
Yeah.
This
so.
Is the reference. Oh my god. Yes, it is the one. I just made him wink.
Yeah.
Because I thought, I think you would like the wink.
Yes, I do like the wink. I love the wink.
And then when I sent it, I realized I didn't make the lips red. I'm like, whatever, man. It's fine. You get the idea.
Mm-hmm. No. It's perfect. I love it. I love it. It's my most favorite thing.
Oh, earlier I actually drew Gilliman.
Oh yeah, let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see.
He's a tsundere.
What's the context? Did you have a particular context in mind when you drew it?
No, it's just a tsundere, you know.
That's funny. I love him. I love it. Have you drawn any other Warhammer characters or just those two?
I actually haven't drawn anything. Wait, I have drawn me a long time ago wearing a Warhammer suit. I didn't understand that it was like the Space Marine suit. So I drew this a long time ago. Somebody asked, like, draw yourself in the Space Marine suit. And I'm like,
I love
if I wear it, I'm gonna be noodles. So yeah. It's too big for me.
You're like those gym bros that go to just work out their arms and they don't work out their legs.
Yeah. Exactly. I was thinking about, like, maybe it would be nice to have a model like this, but it's, you know how it is.
Oh
It's
yeah.
kind of complicated.
Oh yeah, it is complicated. I think I kept it relatively simple. We'll see. I think I picked some that you might know of based on watching some TTS, and then I think a good chunk of them are like new ones. So
It's not like I love the the emperor or anything. Exactly, that's what he's saying.
so oh, I love it. I don't love the detail on it. It's so good.
Ay, ay,
Okay,
ay.
so how did you want to start this? Because I have a list. I picked out 6, but we don't have to go through all 6. Um, and I was gonna do my best to describe them, but my describing skills may not be on par to what you're accustomed to, but I can do my best. So do you want me, I can, or, ooh, I just had a great idea.
What?
I don't know how well this will work. I was wondering, what if I gave you a name and then you drew who you thought the
That's not
person
gonna
was?
work.
That's not gonna work, no?
No, I don't know. I'm not good with names. It's
No, and
better
it's
if you
just like
describe
who,
them.
it doesn't matter. It'd just be like, who do you think, like if I gave you like a name, it's like, what do you think this person looks like? That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
So you don't
I'm
have to know what they
already.
look like. So like I was gonna,
Oh,
at
okay,
one point
okay,
I was gonna
okay.
say, what do you think the emperor looks like? Because
But
there's,
I know what he looks like.
well, no, technically, actually, like the emperor has a whole thing where he is, depending on who looks at him, his appearance change. So what do you think he looks like to you? So
Ah,
like what do you
I
think?
thought he
Something like
just
that.
looks like the guy in the TTS. He just
He
like
look
bald on his throne.
okay, well what do you think he'd look like if he had all his skin?
Um, probably looks gorgeous. Because
Yeah,
his sons are gorgeous.
Draw him, please. Then do it. What do you think the emperor? I don't have any descriptions for the emperor. So what do you think? We'll start with that one. What do you think the
Oh yeah.
emperor
Oh,
looks
it's
like?
part of the thing already.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Let's
okay.
do it.
I feel
Someone,
like I'm just gonna base it off the fan art I've seen or like the long haired things.
and you can do that. I'm just curious because I really like your art style. Like the Sanguinius was like perfect. So I want to see like what you think, and you can make it whatever you want. Some people have made like jokes that he has a set of guards that basically see his true form, and they make the joke that he like looks like a dad, like a disgruntled father with long hair.
Mm. I
So
feel like that's because of the TTS, no?
um no, well, do they talk about they're called the Sisters of Silence. I don't know if they talk about them in I don't know if they talk about them in TTS. I don't know if I've gotten to that point yet. It's like
Ah,
memes mainly.
I have heard of the Sisters of Silence
Mm-hmm.
because of Breaky.
Yes.
And they don't talk. Wow, what a surprise, right?
Well, Bricky's got a lot of like great content, like for like starting out information. Like it's a little memey, it's a little fun, great for like new people.
Mm-hmm. I feel like he's gonna have really big chesticles. You know what I mean?
Are you gonna draw him shirtless, or are you gonna draw him with armor?
I'm gonna draw him with armor. I don't want to draw him without shirt. Oh, this is YouTube. The YouTube might not like the. I mean, you could put a bit of like boobage in the armor. It's fine.
You're right. YouTube might not like that, but it'd be funny.
And I've seen the art. Oh my god, I have to scale it down a bit because his shoulder pads are freaking massive. I remember
You
that.
could do whatever size you want. If you just want to do like well, I guess this could be considered bust up. Or if you just want to do his face, you could do whatever you want. I don't want it to be too complicated for you because I am not a artist. I don't draw. So I am not as familiar with all of the different things you have to do.
Although I feel like this version is the one where he's not incapacitated.
Yeah, he's not incapacitated. He's like full of life. Someone
I
made a comment that
remember.
I mentioned that he had skin, and they're like, "What is going on?"
I remember he had claws. So you know what? I'm just gonna give him like really long fingernails, like sassy.
Oh
Have you
yes,
seen those
yes.
like that?
Like the acrylics.
Yeah, the acrylics.
I can't do
Yeah.
acrylics. They're too long for me. He's got the he's got He's like sassy.
Yes, he got the acrylic gauntlets, nail polish. I don't know. This is actually gauntlets. This is not his real hands.
Mm-hmm.
I think he got those acrylics there. I didn't even draw his face yet.
No, this is important details.
Okay, I know he has like hair that parts in the middle, like my hair. It's like really long hair.
Oh, it's beautiful hair.
Like that.
Like there's certain I don't know if you're familiar. So you know you drew Sanguinius. So he has Sanguinius is like his son. He has other sons, and I think Sanguinius, and then he has one other son that has like gorgeous hair.
Isn't it the purple one?
Yeah, the purple one. His name's Fulgrim, and he is
that guy.
I think he is the most sassy.
He's beautiful.
No, he really is. He really is. So I think they got their hair from him because he's got this gorgeous black hair. I need to know what his shampoo and conditioner routine is because my hair is not that nice and I want it to be.
I feel like he just wills it into existence, the gorgeousness, you know?
Oh, yeah. I guess it's also like your perception, so you expect him to be super beautiful. Are you giving him the Chad chin?
I feel like he has this.
He kind of, I would be surprised. He either has like the really like chiseled jawline, or he has
just gonna be handsome Squidward.
Now you can make your own emotes from this too. Get the Chat Emperor.
Yes.
Someone in my chat said Gaston.
Does he have facial hair? I don't know.
No, he doesn't. I don't draw the Emperor with facial hair, but he could, depending on your, like, if you think, oh, he'd look really good with facial hair.
No, this is gonna be weird if I just like put like 2 facial hair.
It just looks like a butt. It just looks like a butt.
It's a hairy butt. Oh no. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Emperor-chan. I feel like he would have a strong nose, you know, like this kind of nose.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah, he's got a strong nose, I'd say. Yeah. How did you get into drawing?
Ever since I was young, I just draw, and people seem to, you know, the thing when you're young and the people around you praise you. I got praised because, oh my god, your drawing is so nice, and I'm like, I know, right? It got into my ego. I'm like, yeah, I'm so good at this. Yeah.
And would you say you're good now?
Yeah, I would say it's like one of my most leveled up skill. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I never really got into drawing as it the lips.
I think he has full lips.
He's fabulous.
Yeah, he's fabulous. He's part of it, okay?
I never got into drawing. I did like a couple things like, oh, that's really good, but I never spent any significant amount of time into it. I mostly read.
I also read, but it wasn't until like in high school when I started actually reading novels and stuff.
Yeah. No, I started reading. So there's a story that my parents like to tell that when I was really young, like I was less than, I think 2 years old, they would find me like sitting by like the back door, which it was like a sliding glass door, like just reading these little like these children's picture books. It was like about baby animals, and they were small. They were just pictures, and they like had the word of the animal. And like that's what I would do. I would sit and entertain myself and read for hours just looking at the pictures. And I think it's kind of the same thing as you. I was like praised for like just reading all the time, and I liked to read, so I just kept doing it.
Right? When you were a child and the people around you praise you for doing something, it gets into your head, man. It's a good feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of important when like how people react to you and how people treat you when you're a child that really like determines your personality as an adult. I read like a whole book on it.
Although when I got to college, well, it started in high school. When I got to high school, I realized that I don't draw that good. And then in college, I'm like, bro, I am nothing.
Oh, okay. So there's
oh my god.
What is it called? It's called have you ever heard of something called like the idiot curve? Let me see if I can find it. I'll send it to you if you've never heard of it.
I cannot think of the word, but I have heard of something similar.
Okay, I'll send you a picture. Basically, it's a diagram where we're gonna get a little technical here. Can I make this bigger? I want to see the whole thing. It's knowledge or like understanding of a subject over, I think it's confidence. So I'm gonna send this to you.
Yeah. Is it the one where like the more you know, the more you feel like you don't know?
So
Something like that?
yes, kind of like that. So like in the beginning, you learn about something and you're really, really confident, but you know nothing. You actually don't know anything. So they call it Mount Stupid.
There is
And then
a term for that diagram, right?
Yeah, so it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect, or sometimes the idiot curve. That's how I've heard it sometimes. Yeah, someone in my chat called that out. Thank you very much. And then right after you realize you know nothing, like you get into what they call the Valley of Despair, where it's like, man, I don't really know anything, and your confidence is low, but then it slowly builds up again, and your knowledge on the subject gets better. So honestly, I think it's hard, and I am not an artist, so take this with a grain of salt, but like it's hard to compare art styles. Art styles are like valued for like different reasons. So I really liked it. Like when you came in and you dropped the Sanguinius, I was like, that is incredible. I love it. Like I can't get enough of it. Like that, like it's all about, it's like individual preference. So honestly, I don't think you're bad. But
I hope so.
I mean, we're doing this stream, right?
Oh my god. Imagine if the whole time you were thinking, oh my god, this person's so bad. Why did I invite you, man?
Oh my gosh. No, that would be horrible. No, I'd seen some of your stuff before, and I know you draw your character. Well, no, your model. I am curious. I want to know more about your model. Is that like online representation of you? I see you have a bunch of different like tattoos on. I'm guessing it's based off your interests and likes, but how did you come up with your model design?
That's a good question. That's an excellent question. Moving on. I don't know, man. Let me think. I've been drawing this character for some time, like during the pandemic, because I was just drawing random characters. I always draw a character that looks like this, but it's not really a solid idea back then. I just like to draw tattoos. I just want an excuse to draw tattoos. During that time, when I was practicing digital art, I'm like, I like drawing tattoos. And then eventually I just settled with this idea, like blonde character with long hair, a blonde hair with tattoos, and that's it. That's the idea. And then the clothes are based on. Have you watched Full Metal Alchemist?
Oh, I love Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, Envy. His clothes. I stole his clothes.
Oh my gosh, that's totally what you did. I did not even think about it. You totally stole Envy's clothes because I was like, oh, I like the outfit. It's nice, but like I couldn't quite place it. You totally stole the clothes. I like it though.
And the hair is I kind of wanted black hair at first, like in Hunter x Hunter, right? There's this character called Illumi. You know Illumi?
No, I don't think I've seen that.
Oh, you haven't seen Hunter x Hunter before?
No, I haven't.
Well, for those of you who know, Illumi is like his real face because the first time you see him, he doesn't look that pretty, but his character is pretty. Because the first time he's shown, he's bald and he has like a lot of spikes on his face. I just draw a guy. He looks like this, kind of like that. He doesn't say anything, and there's like a lot of pins on him.
Sounds like he's like a Darth Maul.
Kind of like that, like all over his body.
Oh.
But his real face looks like he's beautiful.
Wait.
He looks like that. Just black hair.
Say his name again.
Illumi. Illumi Zoldyck. Looks like that.
Oh, wait. Does he wear green? Does he wear green?
Yes. If you look at his clothes, my clothes are also similar to what he's wearing.
Oh, it kind of is, yeah. Well, if you like Illumi, let's see if I could get a good picture. There's another Primarch. There's two Primarchs that look similar with like the dark hair, the really pale skin. Let me find good art for you.
Okay. So
If you decide, we could change it up if you want to draw one of these guys.
okay, so this one is my rendition of the Emperor.
I love
Oh
him.
wait, you know what?
Hmm.
I forgot something. I forgot the blonde coloration. Because he's supposed to be like shiny blonde all over. From what I remember,
Yeah, he's
he
got
has
like golden
shiny.
armor.
I remember he has shiny armor. Oh wait, I was supposed to make this like only the breastplate and you can see his abs, you know? Kind of
Oh,
thing.
that's his actual abs. Oh, I thought
That's
that
his
was
real
part of the
abs.
armor.
No, that's his abs.
All right.
This is the abs right here.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because he's beautiful, okay? He's
Mm-hmm.
beautiful like that. So this is the emperor.
He's gorgeous.
Gaze upon your emperor, chat.
Yes, look at those abs.
Oh, I need to render the lips a little bit.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh my god.
Yes, I love it.
I need some shiny here. Over there. And
He
some
doesn't
shiny
even
lips.
need highlighter makeup. He's just fantastic, beautiful.
This is very important right here. He is shiny lips. Okay. So this is the emperor, and I'm gonna add more shine to the armor. It's very important you polish your armor.
Yes, polish that armor.
Yes.
So my chat was saying it reminds them of the Femstodes.
Femstodes.
Oh, and from TTS. So, they
Oh
had to
my
get their abs
god.
from somewhere.
That's true. That's true. They're like emperor's children as well, right? So
Oh yeah, they're custodians, but they act like emperor's children. That's for sure.
they got those abs from their father.
Yes, they did. Look at that.
I got it from my father. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so
I love it.
this is him.
This is gorgeous.
And this white stuff here is I remember one breaky video when he zoomed in on the emperor. He has like fur here and it looks like a bunch of hamsters. I remember that.
It looked like a bunch of hamsters. I wonder if it was like foxes or like voles.
No, they're hamsters for
They're
sure.
hamsters or
they're real hamsters. They're just hanging on there.
Most warriors hang like giant beast pelts off their armor. Instead, he's like, I killed a lot of hamsters.
Yeah, this I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know which art it was. He has like massive shoulder pads in that art. And there's like fur in him. It looks like hamsters.
My chat has a request. They would like the abs to be glistening, please.
Oh yeah. Actually, it's very. I forgot about it. You're right.
Yeah, they need to be extra shiny. Like there's oil on them.
Well oiled up.
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. There's a little bit of shine.
I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Classic move right there. That's a noob mistake.
I can't judge you for that, man.
Okay. So that's him.
Oh yes, those are glistening. I love this.
Dude, the Games Workshop is gonna call me.
Oh
call
yes.
Me up. I'm gonna draw your next cover.
They should call you.
My email is on my profile.
Yeah, if you don't want to GW, make sure they hit Naga up.
Any Games Workshop people in chat, hook me up.
Oh, that would be funny. Oh my gosh.
There we go.
Beautiful, gorgeous. I love it. 10 out of 10.
10. Massive shoulder pads does not narrow it down very much, but he has massive shoulder pads. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
And you know what? I'll just stick to the idea that this is his hands because he's sassy like that.
That's his actual hand. He has like a large monster hand.
Yeah. And I just do it like this because I didn't want to draw the massive pecs. There's massive, pecs, biceps here.
Oh yeah. He's ripped.
You know what? Just for you, chat, I'm gonna add some glisten to that.
Wow, you're taking care of like both your chat and my chat.
Hell yeah. I know what you like. I know what you're watching.
Are we
With the
just
Emperor
gonna...
abs.
Is this just gonna be we draw all of the characters, but they all just have crazy abs?
I mean, yeah, kinda. I feel like most characters in Warhammer have abs, no?
Yeah, probably. I
Because they're
have a
supposed to be
character that shouldn't
warriors.
have abs.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so
I
this
love
is
it.
one down. We have one down.
Okay, would you like the next one?
Sure, let's
Okay.
go.
So let's see. My chat is probably gonna... Where did my... That one. There you go. I have like a bazillion tabs open to juggle all of this. So the next one is going to be, I will tell you so do you want just the name and you draw it what you think this character is like, or would you like me to kind of describe them and you go from there?
If I don't have any idea who it is, I'm gonna ask you to describe that person.
So we are going to draw, and I'll tell everyone else this so they know, you are going to draw this character. He is called Trazyn the Infinite. He's a pretty cool dude.
I feel like I know who that is.
You might... Bricky has mentioned him in a video. So he is a robot. It's specifically a Necron. So I guess kind of start with like a robot base. He's mainly like gray colors, but with green accents.
Wait, is he the collector?
Yeah, he's that guy. Oh, I heard your cat. I heard it this time.
Yeah, he's complaining. I don't know why. He doesn't like Trazyn.
Trazyn's gonna steal him.
Okay, so I know who Trazyn is.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl. Okay.
Yes. I love Trazyn. He's a wonderful character. I highly recommend, there's no pressure, but if you ever wanted just to read a Warhammer book for fun, that's like really easy to understand. The Infinite and the Divine has Trazyn in it, and Trazyn is hilarious. It's basically a whole story about these two Necrons beefing with each other. It's hilarious. I highly recommend it. I think like beginners could easily understand it. It's just so funny.
I forgot to mention I watched the official animated the Warhammer stuff. That's why I remember him.
Oh, I haven't seen some of that. I don't have... There's like a streaming service. It's called like Warhammer Plus. I don't have that. I should probably get it to look at some things. Yes. Oh my gosh. I don't know where oh, this is going to be good.
So this is the ribcage, right?
Yeah.
And he's posing for everyone.
I could see that. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be fantastic.
Like that? You know what I mean?
Yes, he's going to have like the draw me like one of your French girls, like from Titanic.
My God, exactly.
Yes, this is perfect. Okay.
So this is him. I don't know how to draw a skull because I forgot to draw a skull again.
If you want references, feel free to use references. I'm not going to like, no, how dare you? I think most artists use references anyway.
He's gonna have this kind of like smirking kind of stuff.
Yes, he's got a smirk for sure. He's actually one of like Necrons don't need to smile, but he actively chooses to smile even though like it looks horrifying.
He knows.
So this is so perfect for him.
That's him. Oh my God. Okay, let me think. I feel like he has a headpiece, but I don't remember.
He does. He has... It's like a hood. He's like a giant like hood, and he has a big cloak.
Oh shit! But his body is not gonna be.
It could just be like behind him, draped on the floor, because it's not gonna stay like around his body. It would like probably just fall behind him on the floor off his shoulder. You can't see where I'm pointing, but.
Yeah, I mean, no cloak can hold him down, you know?
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my God. Okay. So he has a cloak, but it's just like the cloak is used for sheets. He's just lying.
Yeah, like he could lay on it. Yeah, yes. Oh, I love this. I had no intention of coming in here making these Warhammer characters like. I did not expect we'd come in here and have them drawn like this, but honestly, it makes it like 5 times better.
You know, you gotta make them sexy as fuck. Is this why there's a lot of Warhammer fans out there because of these characters? Because they're hot?
I can't speak for everyone. I know some people like characters because they're hot. I mean, that is how I found out about Warhammer. So, you know, there's that. But I can't speak for everyone. I think a lot of people like the lore. Some people just play the tabletop game because they like to paint the miniatures and play the game, and they don't know much about the lore. That's some people, not everyone, though. But I think reading this book really made this character popular because he's really funny. He's really funny in this book.
You know what he's trying to say here? He's like, would you like to be part of my collection, big boy? Oh. God, that's so cringy to say.
It's so cursed. It's so cursed. Oh, no. Would you want to be part of his collection?
Type 1 if you want to be part of his collection.
I was asking you, do you want to be part of his collection?
No, not this guy. He's strange.
No, he is strange. Like what he does is that he'll steal people too. He loves to collect things from history, and he has giant like dioramas. And he puts his subjects in what you call a stasis field. So it's basically like a timeless zone. So they're like frozen in time, but they're still alive. Yeah, and that is horrifying to think about.
Actually, the animation captured that one.
Did it?
The one you described perfectly. It's quite good.
Oh, okay. I have to watch it. What is it called? Do you remember?
I feel like it's part of like the Hammer and Bolter, right? I forgot. I could be wrong.
I'll look it up because I didn't hear about this, but it would be a good thing for me to react to. Here, I just typed it into my Google. Oh, wait, is that?
I mean, it's
I see
Warhammer stuff though, but I don't know if you could react to it live.
Yeah, I see it, so I'll have to look at it later.
Although my favorite is dude, I love Mechanicos.
Oh, you love the Mechanicus?
Yeah, they're so nice. They look so nice, especially what is it called? The friendly shape. He looks friendly. It looks like this.
It looks like
it's a big robot, like that, and like that.
It's a.
I don't think it has a face.
So the Skitarii?
No, it's a big thing.
Or are you talking about?
It's a big red robot.
Big red robot. Let me see.
It starts with a C, I think.
Robot.
Castellan, yeah, Castellan.
Oh, Castellan. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like those. They're very cute.
I wouldn't mind you drawing one of those on stream. Honestly, this is such a flexible stream. I don't care. If you want to draw one of those, you could draw one of them.
Because the first time I saw it reminded me of Baymax, and I'm like, oh, I love it.
Baymax, oh my gosh.
And then the person in the video proceeded to tell like how it's used for war and stuff like that. It's very powerful. I'm like, I don't care. It's friend.
He's friend-shaped.
He's friend-shaped. Come on. Okay, so this is Trazin. I forgot how to draw.
The pelvic bone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like.
I'm gonna make him wear like something because this is too much for you.
He's gonna wear something.
Yeah, he's gonna wear.
It should be green. It's got to be like green colored, because Necrons have like that green glow from their eyes and kind of their torsos from where all the power.
His power comes from there.
Oh no!
From his glowing underwear. Oh no!
No! Oh no!
Not like this.
I think
is canon, guys.
Oh yeah.
If it's been drawn, if it has been drawn at some point, that means it's canon. So if I draw it, that means it's canon.
I think there's actually like something that Warhammer. There was like a Warhammer someone with like Games Workshop who does Warhammer stuff said something that like, oh no, let me find it. But basically it sums up to that any fan theory is like canon in its own way. But like it's not, obviously. So it's more like fanon.
Fanon.
Someone asked who the sexy skeleton was. It's Traz in the Infinite. Oh, you could even take his name a step further too.
He's gonna collect you like his French girls.
Do you think he has a collection of French girls?
Surely. I'm pretty certain he has.
He's like, I heard about these French girls. I gotta get my hands on them.
It's all the rage.
It's all the rage.
Oh my god. There you go. That's him. He has that red, irradiating green glow.
Yes. From his pelvis.
Yeah, it originates from his pelvis. Don't ask why. It's classified information.
Yeah, classified.
If I tell you, he's gonna collect you.
If I tell you he's gonna collect you, oh no. I don't want to be collected. I like where I'm at right now.
Ay.
Oh. This is not what I was expecting, but I love it. It's fantastic. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Oh my god.
It's I can't look away. It's so funny.
Yes. What if his collections, he doesn't steal them? He entices them to be part of his collection, like what he does here.
Yeah, that's what someone in my chat said. There, he's luring prey into his museum exhibit.
They go there willingly. That's like the less known fact about Trazin. The collections actually go there willingly.
Yes, he's. I love it.
Charismatic.
He would be so like if the character were a real thing. I think he'd be really upset to discover this. I think he'd be a little impressed, but he's like, I'm actually really smart,
If he was so smart, why did he let me do this? Huh? I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, there's some compliments on the hand. People really like the hand you drew.
Oh yeah, because he's beconing you. Oh man, I kind of want to make him wink, but also this like smirky look works perfectly. So
it does.
Yeah. There we go.
I really like how your art style works, like with like a simple amount of colors. Like you only have like the black and like the different shades of green, but like it's shaded so well and it looks really nice.
Thank you.
Like it just looks so good.
Doing like this style, like painterly style, is quick for me. But if I do the usual style that I do for commissions, like with the line art, it's gonna take a long time.
Yeah, like what you did, I assume with Gilliman.
But that one kind of takes a bit longer.
But I like the way this looks. It's so good.
Oh, he's gonna collect you.
Were you saying that to your cat?
He's complaining. I don't know why. Oh no.
Does your cat like to like cuddle with you when you stream?
No, they're not lap cats.
Ah, that's a shame. That would be so nice.
Yeah, it would be so nice, but nah, I don't know why. It's just like this, man.
Oh. So
I think they're too heavy to be lap cats.
How big are your cats?
They're chunky.
How much do they weigh?
This one is like around 5 kilograms, and the other one is heavier. Probably 6 kilograms or so.
Oh, okay. So you've got like, for my US audience, said 5 kilograms, 6 kilograms, so it's about like 10 to 12 pounds. Oh. Yeah. So full disclosure, I She lives with my mom now because I've moved out. But I had a cat. I think she weighed like 17 pounds, or about like what's the conversion? About like 8 kilograms. Big cat, very round.
Rotund.
Yes, she's lovely. She had a sister who's like really, really skinny. So we always made the joke that
Yes.
that one cat ate, like we had 3 cats, but one cat ate the other cat because she was so big.
Well, someone asked if I'm gonna post this summer. I feel like, you know what? I'm just gonna share it on. I feel like I'm just gonna share it on my subreddit. Did you guys know I have a subreddit? Yeah, damn,
Oh,
right?
I have to follow. I have like a Reddit account. I'm not a Reddit individual, but I'll
Yeah, me
follow it.
neither. I just want like some place where people could post memes easily, and if they don't want to join the Discord or something, that's why I made a.
That's a good idea.
But yeah, I had it made. Actually, did make it.
Perhaps I should make a Reddit.
Yeah.
I know nothing
So
about it though.
I feel like it's good for. Oh my god, the people cannot see the whole thing. I'm sorry. It's good for. I'm thinking of like a future stream where you could review Reddit. You know how the big streamers do it, something like that. That's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
yeah, no, that's a great idea. I'll do that. I should do that.
I mean, Discord is also good, but at the same time, it's kind of easier to compile the stuff if it's on Reddit. You can just share your browser and then scroll down.
No, that makes
That's what I was
sense.
thinking. Yeah. Okay, so if you guys want to see the full collection, I will post it on my Reddit later.
Yes, this is a good plan. The next one, once you're gonna put a name on that one, do you want to draw your Castellan? Do you want to do that? I want to see, because if you love it, I want to see your heart get poured out into this one, because they are kind of cute with like their heads.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Sure. The Emperor. Oh god, he's beautiful.
Yeah, he's beautiful. I couldn't help but laugh when he popped up again. I was like, oh, hey.
Emperor mewing. Oh lord.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
he's mewing. He's always mewing.
Yeah, he is.
God. Let's see. I'm gonna Google a Castellan. Oh, Castellan are cute.
Someone said you should do a cat still in. So like give it cat ears. Cat themed.
Castellan, yeah. Thanks for the super chat, dude. If you like sexy skeletons, check Stupid Sexy Leak After Dark. What? Have you heard of this? Stupid Sexy Leak After Dark. Huh. I don't know what that is. Why is the Castellan not showing? Castellan Mechanicus. Mechanicus. Oh, there it is. I found it. I remember seeing a picture of the Joy Toy merch. And I'm like, bro, if I was rich, I would have spent my money on that.
Oh, yeah, I saw it when I was like looking it up.
Like, oh, it's so nice.
How much is it again? Let's see. I'm gonna pull up the link. I found a picture.
$85.
Oh.
Fuck. This one, the one that I pasted here, is $85.
Oh my gosh, $85. I want them to make one of Sanguinius. I would buy that.
I like Castellan, but I don't like it enough where I'm gonna buy it. So
no, that's fair. I think maybe I'm a little obsessed. I'll admit it. Maybe I'm a little obsessed. Oh, I just got a super chat from a viewer. Thank you, Naga and Aurelia, for making a rough day at work infinitely better.
Don't worry, the Emperor is cheering you on. Yeah.
Yeah.
You go.
You go, queen.
You go. Get that bread.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot to show the nails. Get that bread.
Yes.
Okay, let's draw this castle. Castellan. Imagine having a Castellan that's life size?
Like, what do you mean? Like that they're human sized, or like seeing one in real life?
Maybe like more human size, because I feel like if this is the real life scale, it's gonna be bigger than that.
Oh yeah, it's probably I don't know what their size is, but I'm guessing they're close to like 12 feet.
Huge.
12 feet or like 4 meters.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
Let me see, how tall are they? Someone in my chat might already know. Mechanicus is not something I specialize in. Let's see if I can find out how tall. There's a Reddit question about it. Let's see. Oh, well, people are asking how tall a Castellan is, but they're talking about how tall the models are. I would like to know how, like, okay. Oh, apparently they're about twice the height of a space marine, which they're about 2.5 meters tall. So 7 to 8 feet tall. So that means they're close to like 15 or 16 feet, which is 5.5 meters.
That's huge.
Someone said about 4.2 meters. Where did you find this number so easily? So they said 4.2 meters. I was just kind of guessing.
I mean, I remember someone was talking about the specifics of it in a Mechanicus video. I just don't remember these things. I watched a Mechanicus video. I forgot everything after watching it. I mean, while I was watching it, I forgot already.
There's so much content in Warhammer. There's like way too much. Like, trying to go through it all and remember it all. Like, I've read a decent amount of the books, but how much do I like really remember? I remember like major points, but little details, no.
Yeah. I mean, I remember this one because I found it very cute. That's why I remember it's the Castellan.
Yeah.
But the other things I don't really remember. I mean, I remember a bit from the game. Dude, Mechanicus is so fun to play.
I haven't played it yet, but I probably should.
It's quite fun.
Do you find it's like a good game to stream? Because I always find I like struggle with like games that are like super involved, and I like to talk to my chat. So that's
yeah, it's kind of strange because it has a lot of dialogue. So I'm not too sure. I mean, it was all right to stream.
Okay.
Because the more you play it, it's turn-based, so you don't really have to react in time. So it's fine. I guess you can still talk to chat. That's the thing.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm never sure with some of the Warhammer games how involved they're going to be.
You know what? Maybe a cat Stellan is good. I'm gonna put cat ears on this cutie.
You're gonna put cat ears on him? Yes.
He's a cutie. Castellan streamer. Oh no. I cannot draw.
I mean, you clearly can. Look what you're doing right now. I cannot draw. Like if we did. So are you doing this on like a tablet or on your computer? How do you do this?
Tablet. I mean, my tablet does not have a display.
Okay. Yeah, see, the best I could do, like, I think a tablet would be like good, but I don't have one, so I would just be drawing pretty poorly with my mouse cursor.
Oh, someone asked if you have played Rogue Trader. Do you have an interest in playing Rogue Trader?
Yeah, so I've played Rogue Trader. It's actually one of the first games I streamed. But Like, so if you go back, like I started like 6 months ago. So if you go back to then, like I was playing like Rogue Trader, but there's like so much like reading and dialogue you have to pay attention to because some of it is like kind of important that I found it wasn't like really good to stream with. So I switched it up and I started playing Bolt Gun, um, which it got harder. But I started playing Bolt Gun, and from there, I do less gaming content, and I kind of focus more on just kind of talking about Warhammer. So, like yesterday, have you ever played or heard of Magic the Gathering, the card game?
Oh, I'm gonna yap like 3 hours about Magic because
Oh,
I used to play.
well then you'd appreciate this. Yesterday, I had a stream where we looked at the Magic the Gathering, the card art, specifically for the Warhammer cards. So we were looking at all that yesterday because I've never played.
It's so fun.
A lot of people say that. I've also heard it's a very expensive hobby.
I mean, do you want to win?
I mean, I like to win.
You gotta buy the cards if you want to win.
Fair enough.
Yeah. It is. If you want to win, you buy the cards. There is no other option. I don't know what to tell you. We don't
Yeah.
accept losers here. Oh no.
Yeah, so we were talking about the cards, and I know I'm kind of interested at least in like collecting some of the cards that I think have pretty art. So, okay, well, I guess maybe we should have another stream where you explain Magic the Gathering to me because I don't know anything. Like I know very little. I know you kind of oh my gosh, that's adorable. I'm sorry. That's so cute.
I have the perfect video where we could react to it. It explains how to play Magic perfectly.
Okay, I would love to do that in the future because I know a little bit. My mods are really in some of my mods are really into Magic the Gathering, and they told me a little bit about it, but I don't know enough. So yeah, that would be really good, especially from someone like you who knows like quite a bit, and it'll be fun to chat that way.
I don't play anymore because I sold all my Magic cards. I feel so sad talking about it now. I was like,
oh no.
Because during that time I needed money, and I'm like, I mean, the only possession I have that is worth something is my Magic cards, so I sold them.
Oh, that's so sad. I'm sorry.
That's fine. I mean, the problem with playing cards now is my friends don't play anymore because it's better to play with actual people.
Like in person.
Yeah, in person. Because it's, it feels good to touch the cards. And I'm not gonna buy digital cards, although I have done it, but that stands. My opinion stands. It's better to buy the physical cards.
Yeah,
Oh my
I would
God.
agree with that. Like I could say the same for like Dungeons and Dragons, and kind of I've played a little bit of like tabletop Warhammer. It's more fun to play in person.
Yeah, it is. It's so addicting once you start, and if you have at least one friend who plays Magic, you're not getting out of there.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of there, dude.
Yeah.
I think it would be so bad if we actually live like closer to each other. I don't think we're gonna have time to work. We're just gonna play.
Oh my gosh.
No work will be done.
Do you like keep variety to your decks, or are you super competitive where you just keep one deck that you know is really, really good?
I only had like two. Did I have two? I have two complete-ish decks because I play EDH. It's a format
Okay.
where there's 100 cards and you can play mostly anything from any expansion. So there's a lot of
Oh,
expansions, right?
yeah.
But usually with standard, that's the usual. Oh my god, I'm talking about stuff already. It's the usual format, standard. So they like shuffle the expansions. They release new cards, and then for standard, there's only like allowed cards within 6 expansions. But there's like a exception to that. Anyway, with EDH, you could choose whatever card you want from any expansion in the history of Magic, except for the forbidden cards. There's like a list of banned cards
That are like
so
busted.
they're too busted. I mean, even if you could use them, you're not gonna get your hands on them because they're expensive as fuck. That's the thing. And so anyway, the one I play was EDH, you have 100 cards and you have a commander, and you have like
Mm-hmm.
99 cards that's part of your library. And my deck is called it's an Izet type of deck. It's blue and red.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
I
and my
know a bit of the
commander
colors.
yes, and my commander is a dragon called Niv Mizzet Draco Genius.
Oh, he sounds cool.
Yes. Yes, he's cool.
Is he from like original Magic the Gathering? Is he one of like the expansion?
He's really old. I mean, he's an elder dragon. Oh, because the EDH mean elder dragon Highlander. So
Oh,
it's just supposed to be like it's supposed to be you choose like an elder dragon as your commander or something like that. I don't remember, but you can use a commander, any commander now, any legendary creature you can use as a commander. But I think the
huh.
idea before was it's supposed to be elder dragons thing. I don't know, man. I'm not that good in the game, but I'm not that deep in the lore. I mean, but I could talk about it for hours, though.
No,
It's
I would
really fun.
love to hear more about it because I don't know anything. But I like that the deck is that big, like 100 cards, because then like it leaves room for variety, depending on how you build it. Because I think, oh, if you're I don't know how large like are decks normally, like when you play.
It depends. If you play standard, you have 60 cards. If you play
Okay.
it, you have 100 cards.
Uh,
But also it's not really 60 because you have a sideboard and all that stuff.
mm-hmm. Okay, because
Eh,
I don't know, my in my head somewhere I was like thinking like, oh, you have like 30 cards. I'm like, well, there's not a
Wait,
lot of like variety there.
wait, is it 60 or is it 40? I don't even
Oh,
remember.
I don't actually know. Like, don't think I actually know anything. it's 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 just I was just like in my brain, not knowing much about this is like 30 cards. I'm like, oh, 30 cards. Like that's just what my brain said. Like I didn't get that information from anywhere.
Mm.
Just like I was like, yes, there's 30 cards ish in a deck, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, someone agreed with what you said, 60 cards plus sideboard.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the thing is, it also depends on what format you're playing. Sometimes it's not 60.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. I actually don't know the rules of there's this thing called draft. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how to do that, like box draft or something. Maybe you also need like 60 cards for that. But
Uh,
it depends on what format you play.
someone just said that draft is 40 in my chat.
Oh, there you go, there you go. So yeah, it depends. The one I'm most familiar with is EDH because it's so fun. You play with a lot of people. It's fun with more people.
Instead of just doing like a duel, like a one-on-one.
Yeah, because usually with EDH, if you want to play 1v1, it's kind of competitive. Like a 1v1 deck for EDH is like, it's too competitive, dude. But it does not survive like multiplayer. If there's a lot of players in the group, you play EDH and you're it's like for 1v1 thingy, you're not
Mm-hmm.
gonna survive. I mean, you could defeat one person easily, but you cannot defeat everyone.
That sounds like fun and like way more chaotic and enjoyable that way.
Yes, it is. And also, there's this whole thing about like the power level of the card. If you talk to someone who's into magic cards, the only thing you need to say to them to like make them talk about stuff is like, what's the power level of your deck? And they're gonna yap about it. It's like the power level of my deck is blah 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 blah, and they're gonna like elaborate why it's like level 7. It's actually just power level 7, but actually it's a 10 in some groups, but sometimes it's a
Oh.
5. There's a whole lot of reasons for that.
So what was your deck when you had it? Do you know what the power level was?
It's a solid 6.
Is that good? Is it bad? I like what's like the max that people have
I
gotten
feel
their
like
decks to?
I feel like it's 6 or 7 because it doesn't really like overpower everyone in the group because there's usually 4 people, right? So you play against 3 other people. The goal is to defeat everyone, and you're the remaining person. Become the champion, you have to defeat the other 3. And the problem with my deck is I cannot really do that until late game. And there's a lot of decks that can win within a few turns, something like that. And I can't do that. I have to wait a long time, and they could easily defeat me. So that's why I think it's like 7. And it's very my deck is kind of slow. It can be faster, but I don't know. It's expensive. La 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 la. Hello? Oh no, I don't hear.
Oh, sorry. I took a sip of water and I muted myself. Sorry
Oh
about
no.
that. Your little guy is very cute.
Yeah. I thought you got disconnected. I'm like, oh no, what's
No, no,
happening?
no. That was me. I have like a little button to mute myself, and I usually do it when I take like a sip of water. So you don't
Okay,
hear
okay.
like you don't hear the swallow. Because my mic will pick
Ah.
up me swallowing, just like regular swallowing. It's close enough to my mouth.
Oh, no ASMR for chat. I'm sorry, chat.
Yeah,
It's not a thing here.
I've done it enough already, so on accident.
Yeah, we should totally react to that one video,
Yeah, we
dude.
should do that.
I want to see how you will react to all that information.
Yeah, that'll be a good stream to like go over. Yeah, we should totally do that.
Because the person explains like every step of the game, like every single thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, what you do in a game. Because there's like I don't even know from the top of my head how many steps there are. But
But
before
like, is
you
it like a bunch
play
of
the game,
different phases?
yeah, a lot of phases. You untap, you draw, you upkeep, blah, 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 all that stuff.
Oh, okay. Because I know in TT and in the tabletop game, there's a bunch of different phases based on what like your army can do. So if you have like some units that go melee or they have ranged weapons or attacks, um, you do
Yes,
it
yes,
like
yes.
that. So there's like different phases in which your army attacks. So I figured it's probably something similar to that.
Yeah, kinda. And also there's like 800 rules.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to memorize them.
Oh, good, because I like, and it's okay. It's like the same thing for Warhammer. Because there's so many different armies and they have many different abilities and skills. Like you're always, I think, from my understanding, the tabletop game is like you're kind of explaining what your army does to the other person. Because for the most part, they aren't familiar because they just focus on their army. So it's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like you're
yeah.
explaining the rules to the other person.
Yeah, I mean, it can be like that with the magic as well, especially with EDH, because you sometimes you see cards that you haven't seen before and you didn't know it existed. So the person who's using it has to explain, like, oh, this is how you do it. I mean, it's right there, it's written on the card, but also it's kind of confusing. So, you know. Oh my god, I want to play Magic.
Do you have I wonder, do they have it on like Tabletop Simulator? That's like a game I have on Steam that I've played the Warhammer tabletop version on.
Yeah, I think they do, and also I think there is like a program for that. I don't remember what it's called.
Because it would be cool
Ah,
just to like to play it without like having like to buy a bunch of cards just to see if you could, have fun that way. I'd be willing to like check it out.
or we could just try the easy one, the MTG Arena.
Yeah.
Man, I wish they have ADH in that one. No. MTG Arena. That's the easiest way to learn Magic. Tutorial is
I'll
pretty
take your
good.
word for it.
Mm-hmm. Because the usual way people learn how to play it is they have a friend which explains the rules over and over and over again
Mm-hmm.
while they play. That's the thing. But with MTG Arena, it's just yeah, there's a tutorial stuff, and it's just the game will tell you if you could do something, you know. Yeah. Am I
See, I'm
taking
so
too
glad.
long in this one?
No. See, this is why I wanted you to do this, because you said you really love the Castellan, and I was like, well, I want to see you like pour your heart into one that you like really, really like, and you can tell the difference between this one and the other ones. You're taking more time and care and effort because you really like this one. This is exactly what I wanted to see, because like I love the detail and like the light highlights you did on the edges of the armor look so nice.
Mm. I mean, I have a reference, so it's easier.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. But like it just looks so good. A lot of my chat thinks so too, that it looks nice.
He's a friend. He will protect you.
Yeah. He's like especially a friend because he's got that cute little face. The face was a
Yeah.
really good touch.
Yes. Man, I wish Warhammer has like a Souls-like game or something.
What do you mean? Like Souls-like game? Like Dark Souls
Ah,
or like
yeah, like Dark Souls, a
oh,
small guy. You're a small guy and you fight against big enemies and armies and whatever, but you're just one.
that would be pretty cool. Like where you're kind of exploring a world. They probably oh my chat might like this. There's a planet. I'm probably gonna there's a planet that like is out to kill you. They're called like Death World planets. Because
Mm.
they're really lethal to humans. Gosh, you're gonna correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong. But the Catacan, I think is how you say it. With like, oh gosh, they'll know this. Did you ever see Sly Marbo in TTS yet?
Probably, but I don't
It's like a
remember.
short, so it's not like connected to the TTS story. It's just like a short.
Katakan Fenris?
Um.
What?
Oh yeah, or Fenris. Fenris would be a good one too. That's another planet.
Mm.
Because I think that those planets are like really like deadly, so like the animals are really big, and you could have other enemies and bosses that you have to fight. Katachan is how you say it. I wasn't sure.
Kata-chan, that's so cute. That's so anime. Kata-chan.
It is not very anime. That planet will kill you.
Oh no. Or maybe, you know what? What if maybe it's not gonna work with like 40k, but maybe it could work in like a Vermintide type
Oh,
world
oh yeah, that would be good
where
too.
yeah, Vermintide type world, but it's not like Vermintide where you do campaigns and you
Hmm.
have to invite people. It could be just one person and you go through the whole story. Like a Souls game. Let's go. I don't know why my cat is screaming. Oh my god.
Did you feed your cat? I assume you fed your cat. That's usually why.
Yes. He screams when I'm talking to somebody.
He's like, you can't, mom, you can't talk to anyone else except me.
Actually, I'm gonna check the bowl.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We're going to admire your
I'll be
cat.
looking.
Yes. Okay. I've taken over the stream. I'm in charge now. She draws really nice art. I wish I could draw as nice as she does because, frankly, I mean, I guess if I practice, I could do it. But I think a game like a Dark Souls game. I should play Dark Souls. I'd love to do that eventually. Yeah, Slime Marble as a Soul Styles game would be really good, I think. Where you're just a little guy and you get stronger and stronger. It's a good plan. I think so. I have a little list of things I'll have her draw next. What I will pick is I had a good suggestion. Let me see if I can get a picture for her. So, I guess for anyone, I can't really tell if you're on Naga's side, but I have a couple different options that I wanted to maybe have her draw. So if you're on my side, she could draw Commissar Kane, Commander Shadow Sun, or I was gonna possibly have her draw the beloved Steve. Do we have opinions on that? Between the three that I've given as option: Kane, Shadow Sun, and then Steve.
Steve.
You want to draw Steve?
Hold on, I'm gonna finish this. Actually, this is already good.
Oh, you can be on this one as long as you like. I was just asking my chat which one I should have you draw next, and I gave them 3 options. So I was waiting to see what they said. I think they want me to have you draw Steve. Let me get a picture of Steve. It's not an official picture, but it's going to be hard to explain without giving you a picture. Okay. Oh, actually, you played Mechanicus. You actually might know what I'm talking about. So a lot of people are saying you should draw Steve next.
My chat is saying Kane slide marbles. Kane. I don't know.
Yes, some of them are saying Kane. Well, we'll have you do Steve, and then we'll have you do Kane, because Kane is great too. All right. So you've played Mechanicus. So you know those skulls that float around with cables?
The servo?
Yeah, the servo skulls.
Yeah.
So when I started playing Bolt Gun, I made a joke because in Bolt Gun there's like a servo skull that like guides you along the path you're supposed to go down, but sometimes he would just like scare me because he'd come out of nowhere and it'd be like quiet or something. So I ended up giving him a name. I was not streaming to like anyone at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna give him a name, and I was like, his name is Steve now. So now whenever I see him, that's his name. So any servo skull is basically named Steve. So I have a version of Steve. I was going to release him soon when we hit a milestone and show my chat. But what if you drew a servo skull? So I would love if you drew your version of a Steve. What does Steve look like to you? I can provide you with a reference image if you want it. All up to you. But yeah, it's not a servo skull. His name is Steve. They are all Steve.
Steve.
He's the best boy.
Which game is this?
It's not a game. So sorry. I saw him in Bolt Gun, but it's like it's a pixelated version. But I had an artist redesign him to how I wanted him to look. But I haven't revealed it to my chat yet. I was gonna wait till we hit another milestone to do it. But you can draw basically any servo skull you like that you think would look cool. Like there's a bunch of different options. Some of them have little arms, some of them have no arms, some have speakers. I think I saw one with a gun one time.
The only one that I remember clearly is from Mechanicus, because I always watch the cinematic at the start.
I don't know the one.
I understood the weakness of my flesh. It disgusted me, and I'm like, oh yes.
Here, how about I give you one, and then you can draw it, and then I have like a request because I think people will enjoy it. You could draw something like here. I'm gonna copy this image and I'm gonna send it to you. Feel free to go off the rails as much as you like, but I have one request because someone brought it up in my chat the other day.
Yeah.
Put a top hat on him.
He has a top hat.
Yes.
Oh.
He's a distinguished gentleman that point.
Servo skull.
Yeah, it looks like someone like did like a 3D rendering, so he's more like geometric in the picture I sent you. But that's just kind of a basic idea. I can send you another one too. There's a bunch of different like variations of servo skulls. And did you know it's actually like, it's incredibly high praise if you die and you get turned into a servo skull? Like that's a tremendous honor for your skull to be floating around doing stuff.
Man, just let me rest in peace.
I know, right?
I don't care about honor when I'm dead. Oh no, I'm joking. I forgot. I'm supposed to be Mechanicus affiliated. Even in death, I serve the Omnissiah. That's true.
Perfect. I have a question about your model. It looks like, I don't know if it's like supposed to be a zipper or if it's like a power off button on your collar. What is it?
It's a power button.
So are you like a robot? Are you actually Mechanicus?
I didn't really think about it that much when I designed it. I just thought it's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah, and it lights up when I talk loudly, but it's not. I don't know why it doesn't light up that much. I guess I should scream. It's supposed to light up when I talk loudly.
Oh, that's kind of cool though.
It's subtle. Yeah, the light is kind of subtle. Okay, let's try to draw this Servo Steve. Servo Steve.
Servo Steve, yes. The best boy.
That's easy to say, Servo Steve.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I chose like the S because of the alliteration you could get with Servo Steve.
Oh, that's what you call it, alliteration. Does it mean when like both words start with the same letter?
Yeah, same, not always same letter, but like same sound. So like, I haven't looked up like examples of alliteration in a while, but I want to make sure I do this right. Let's see. Yeah, so it's the occurrence of a same letter or sound at the beginning, or closely connected words. So usually back-to-back words for the most part. So like Horus Heresy, that's alliteration.
I see. Yeah. I mean, my name is an alliteration.
Yes, it is.
What? Yeah. Alliteration? What?
Yeah, alliteration. I will send you the
alliteration.
Yeah. If you look it up on Google.
I have alliteration because I'm illiterate. Oh no. That's a good joke. Write that down. Alliteration. Because the one I have is alliteration. Oh no.
No, it's alliteration.
That's the best joke I have for today.
Okay.
Gonna be downhill from here, folks. Oh no. This reference looks like one of his tooth is like silver. My God.
Oh yeah, it does. It looks like he has kind of like a bit of like a fang. Like a silver fang. You can do whatever you want if you're like, I don't want to draw silver teeth or...
I'm gonna give him like gold grills.
Ooh, I love it.
He's from the hood.
He's from the hood?
Yeah, he's from the hood. He has gold grills. Why? I don't know.
No, you can do whatever you want. See, it's like, I wanted your version of Steve. They're saying you have style. My chat.
Okay. Let's see. Not sure how to draw this thing. Okay.
Yeah, there's like so much you can put on there.
Oh my God, I know why that also sounds good, Steve, because there is a comic book with the skeleton that has a character named Steve. And he's skeleton.
What's it called?
Oh God, let me think about it, because I haven't thought about this in a long time.
Let me see.
Steve Lick.
Steve Lick?
L-I-C-H.
Steve, comic?
Steve Lickman.
Steve Lickman?
Yep, that's the guy.
Oh. That makes me, so I wonder if it's pronounced Lickman, because in Dungeons and Dragons there's a character that's called a Lich, and it's spelled the same way, Lich. So I wonder if he's Steve Lickman sounds like a regular dude's name, but like I wonder if it's Lichman or if he goes by he goes by Lickman.
I actually don't know if it's Lick or Leech. I don't know how to pronounce the word.
I don't know either, because like I could totally see it being Lickman and it being like a regular, like a standard last name.
You know what I'm gonna put on this guy? Actually, this thing is a headset, and he's a streamer.
Oh yes, he's got big headphones. He's gonna entertain the Emperor's finest. Is he like an announcer too, or is he a streamer?
Oh, a streamer.
He's a streamer.
He's a streamer. He plays Overwatch. Oh no. Sorry, Overwatch fans.
He is. I love it. Steve the streamer. That's even the alliteration. Steve the Servo Skull streamer. It just keeps going.
Yeah. Boo Overwatch. Oh no. This is actually headphones right here.
Someone said he's the Warhammer Vtuber we really need.
That's true.
Man, that's what I should have done. Get a Servo Skull as my model. That would have been
cool.
Well, in that case, it would probably just be something that like the eyes light up, because I don't think you can do much expressions with the skull because it doesn't have all the muscles
That's true.
for facial expressions. So probably if you wanted like a simplified VTuber model that didn't do all the facial expressions, you could do it that way.
I mean, it could be like your stream mascot where people could send TTS and the Servo Skull is gonna like respond depending on the TTS. I don't know. Or like it seems like you're gonna make it look like the Servo Skull is reading the TTS. Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know how to do.
That's actually my plan.
That would be interesting.
That's my plan with Steve, that he's gonna read some of my TTS stuff.
Who needs a pet when you have a Servo Skull?
Right? And Steve is just like the goodest boy.
So he's a streamer, so that means the thing he's holding is a controller.
Oh, good idea.
Right?
Yeah. Does he have two hands or just like one? He's just so good of a gamer, he only needs one hand.
Maybe I could give him another hand. Or maybe he just has one hand, and the joke on the stream is like, Steve, do you need a hand?
Do you need a hand? Oh my gosh, I love that. That's a perfect joke. Okay, we need a Steve VTuber now. Except he can't call himself Steve. That's my idea. I'll be upset if someone makes a model. Yeah, a Servo Skull. But if they say, "Hey, my name's Steve," I'm gonna fight them.
Dude, we have evidence that Steve is from this stream.
Yes,
okay?
we do.
Aurelia idea.
Yes, Steve has been mine.
Copyright that. Trademark it. He got the Gamersup's sticker.
Oh,
yes. You know? I don't actually know what it looks like. Maybe it's like that. I don't know. That's Gamersup's.
No, that looks cool. I like it. It's obviously. I wanna do like a Gamersup's like sponsorship or something like that. It'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be interesting. But he has the sticker. He's not really sponsored or anything. He just likes the sticker.
He's not sponsored.
No, he's not yet sponsored. He's been thinking about it for a while, but he doesn't have the courage to ask for it yet.
He's just a nervous little guy.
Nice nervous. No. This character has more lore than me.
Does he? Do you have lore, or is it?
I kind of have lore. I made some for my debut
Mm-hmm.
last year, but the basic idea is I came from an egg, but it kind of looks like a poop. It fell from the sky from a
Okay, so this was
celestial
from the
great.
very beginning.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's an egg. Egg dropped down. When it
Mm-hmm.
opened, there's a snake inside. Dummy. I'm a celestial snake,
A
something like that. I
celestial
don't know.
snake. Ooh.
Yeah, because Naga is supposed to be a mythical creature. Nagas are mythical creatures.
Yes, I knew about them, so I figured you derived your name something from that, but I didn't know exactly what your lore was.
Also,
It's usually like I sometimes don't watch debut streams because I like to hear like having conversations like this on stream.
mm,
So it's like I can ask you questions like, "Oh, so what's your lore? Tell me about that." So then like my viewers can know what you're about instead of me just already knowing.
mhm. Also, it's kind of a funny story. I didn't think about that at first. I already know it means like that. Naga means mythical creature, but
Mhm.
actually, my name I chose it because it's a place in the Philippines. It's actually a name of a city.
Oh,
And
is
then
it?
and then eventually I was like, you know what? Since it means snake, I'm just gonna involve that in my lore. Yeah, sure, I'm a snake, but I
Do
didn't
you
think about it.
Yeah, that's fair. Like we talked about before stream about like different models and like maybe like updating models in the future. Do you think you'd incorporate more like snake themes in like a future model, or do you think you'd keep it similar to what you have now?
Oh yeah, I want a snake model, dude. That would be
Oh.
nice.
Would you
I
have
want
like a
something
snake
that
tail or like scales? Like where your tattoos are, would they be like scales down your arm?
I don't know. I didn't think about that one.
Yeah, sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. I'm like thinking about all the possibilities and ideas.
I'm just gonna be a yellow snake.
Is a yellow snake.
Yep, that's it. Yellow snake. That's how far I've thought about it.
So someone made a joke, and it's actually I didn't think about this until they mentioned it. They said that you're a celestial snake that fell from the sky. So there's a Warhammer character. You know how I said the Emperor has his sons, and we
Mm-hmm.
talked about the fabulous purple one.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So he actually turns into a snake man later on, and
Snake man.
yeah, and he actually so the way that he got discovered as a baby, he basically got kidnapped and then he got launched to another planet, and he like landed on the planet in like a pod. So it's someone was saying is like, are you secretly Fulgrim, that character, because you're a celestial snake person?
Oh, is he a snake man?
He becomes a snake man later. He's like a regular guy and then he becomes a snake. But that would be kind of funny if you ended up switching up your model so you're more snake-like in your next version.
Do you want a trivia that's unasked for, uncalled for, and probably gonna haunt you?
Say that again?
Do you want a trivia
Oh, sure.
about snakes? I
Sure.
just watched this yesterday.
Yes, let's
Was
hear
it
it.
yesterday? No, it's probably the other day.
Let's hear it.
Snakes have two peepees.
They do?
Yes.
What? Why?
I I watched this video called "Giving Snakes Their Legs Back," and they were holding a snake and they actually showed it. It's like instead of legs, they actually developed two peepees, but they cannot walk on those. And I'm like, what?
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to walk on that either.
So since you say a full grip became a snake, does that mean he has two peepees now? I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
mean,
throwing it out
he's
there.
like not a full snake, so he's like a human with like a snake legs. Like human torso, snake legs. I'll send you a picture. He could. Honestly, it's not surprising. So he fell
Okay,
to a chaos god. So it's like
be-
a basically a demon, we're gonna call it.
before I look at
Yeah.
that photo,
Yeah.
when you said he has snake legs, this is what I imagined. Right? So this is the body.
Uh-huh.
Like this is him. And when you say snake legs, I thought like both of her legs, like, like
No,
that.
that is not what I meant.
God, Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh, that's bad. No, this is what he actually looks like. There, I sent you the picture.
He got snake legs.
Oh my gosh, no, it's a giant.
Oh, it's just one.
It's
Okay.
one big snake.
Okay. I thought both his legs became snakes, and
So
like,
no.
So this one is the head like that.
Oh my gosh, no, that's so cursed. No. No, but like
Fear me.
so he could have two. Yours like because so he basically got possessed by a demon that really likes excess. So like excess of everything. So like eating, kind of debauchery, bunch of stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if he had two. I wouldn't be surprised at all. It actually kind of fits. So
also, Dr. Zelinsky said two of my favorite VTubers on stream together podcast. Thanks for the super chat. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for the compliment. I'm glad you're enjoying this. It's a little cursed.
Guys, this is Fulgrim, right?
Yeah, that's Fulgrim. I kind of want to
fun art.
I kind of just want to see you draw a Fulgrim now. Now I just want to see the two snake leg Fulgrim.
This is it.
No, I want to see it in detail.
Oh my god, imagine, dude. That was that's so funny thinking about it. You know what? I'm gonna save this sketch.
Yeah, you should keep that.
Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see what's going on with Steve here. I don't know what else. You know what? Since they could have like a lot of appendages like that, he probably needs something. Okay, he has actually two hands, but this appendage is actually a cup holder.
Oh, great idea. Because how else is he going to have his gamer subs?
Yeah, how he has to hold his waifu cups, you see?
Oh, yes. Okay, so if he had to have one of the waifu cups, like who would he have?
Snake Fulgrim.
Snake Fulgrim.
Holy shit.
No, you're right. You're right. You are 100% right.
I don't even know what a waifu cup looks like, but probably like that. I don't know, man. You know what? This one, it's gonna be used here.
Yeah,
right
you have
here.
to put it on there. Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
God,
beautiful.
I love it.
Beautiful. 10 out of 10.
There you go.
This is gorgeous. This is just too perfect.
Okay. So if anyone is affiliated with the Gamer Subs, you know what to do. I'm right here. Email me. I'm gonna draw a Snake Fulgrim. And this one are just like extra wires for the future. He hasn't thought about it yet.
He's got extra cables just to make sure, because he's got to plug into his system somehow. So
yeah,
he's got a bunch of extra cables.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, this is so funny. It just gets better and better.
Chat. It's a waifu cup. It's not a jar.
You got to put a lid on it. You got to put like that rounded lid on it so they don't think it's a jar.
Oh, is it round?
It's because it's like a shaker, so it has like I think a little ball in it. You put the sups in there with like the other beverage you're mixing it with, and then you shake it up, so it's like round at the top. Yeah, and then it has like a little hole at the top that you can sip from.
Oh, I thought it's gonna be on the side.
I've been looking at it recently because I'd love to do one. I think it'd be hilarious because a lot of the waifu cups have like all the girls that are dressed up. Well, they're not dressed up. Actually, it's the opposite of that. But it's like really promiscuous angles. And I think it's hilarious if I did a gamer subs cup. That was me in my armor. Like anti-promiscuous. I just know it's something like you're subverting expectations. I just think that would be hilarious. But that just might just be me.
I mean, it could work.
Yeah, it could work. I don't know. I don't know how popular it would be.
Waifu cup. Okay, so it's purple because he's purple, right?
Yeah. That's perfect. He probably has like some sort of like raspberry or grape flavored drink. I've never gotten anything from Gamer Subs. I've never bought anything from there.
Oh, okay. I know what's gonna tie this together.
Oh yeah?
Because he needs a mark on his forehead, right?
Oh yes.
It's gonna be the classic.
This
How do you do that?
Yeah, like that. Yes. I know exactly. I can draw this. I could draw this. Yes.
There
Steve.
you
Oh my gosh,
go.
that was a brilliant idea. That was absolutely brilliant.
Steve, the streamer.
Look at him.
He's
I honestly think he'd get like more views than either of us. I think he'd be really popular.
Cause he got that thing, you know? He got that thing.
He got that thing. He's probably a much better gamer than me.
I mean, he got the waifu cups. He's better than me for sure. The waifu cup.
I think GW would shut that down so fast. No, actually, I think you could get away with it. Because you know Bricky? You remember Bricky, right? He did a Gamer Sups cup that had the Sisters of Battle, the women in like the armor from Warhammer. He did one where he took their symbol and turned it upside down so it was legally distinct. You could probably do that with Fulgrim by having the 2 snake legs. You probably could get away with it, I think.
Oh my god, the 2 snake legs, amazing.
That's so
holy shit.
It's so dumb, but I actually think you could get away with it. Because it's not the same.
Yeah, it's actually not Fulgrim, it's actually Fulcrim. Okay.
Oh yes.
It's purple because purple is nice.
Yeah, purple's a really good color.
It's a nice color. It's just a coincidence.
Oh yeah, for sure. The purple and the gold, you get pure coincidence.
It's so dumb. I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so this is Steve.
Steve looks very good. Steve looks so good. I love him.
Holy shit.
Oh my gosh, he's so good. I love him. He's the best. I think this is one of my favorite ones. Oh, actually, no, that's so hard. Oh, you've made some really good ones so far. Like the Trazyn one is funny because of his pose, but like the Emperor with his abs, that's hilarious too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Dude, the Emperor, I feel like I didn't do him enough justice because I need to make everything like really muscular, you know?
Oh no, but like it's like perfect. Like you get all the detail that you like need. It's like perfect.
That's true. The important parts.
The important parts.
Okay. I also like the Castellano.
Yeah, see, I like them all too. Because that one, I love how detailed that one is. So like I'm torn between which one is my favorite.
This is my favorite because I'm biased towards mechanicals. That's the thing.
That's fair. Let's see. I think the method that I found that we really like is I send you a reference image and then you make something off of that. Do you like that method?
Yeah, I feel like that's easier for me to do.
Yeah, because I don't want you to be like, sorry, go ahead.
I mean, if you describe it, it's all right as well. But since I'm not really familiar with a lot of characters, it's probably better to just have a reference.
Yeah, because I'm not really good at describing them. Like I could do my best, but I don't think that's my greatest skill. We're gonna do, oops, I typed that in the wrong spot, but this is the next character. We were gonna do another beloved character from the Warhammer universe, Commissar Kane. Everyone loves this guy. Let me get you another picture of him.
Kane. Oh yeah, people were telling that in chat. Yeah.
Yes, I heard you told me that your chat wanted that one, so I figured we'd do this one next. He is called the Hero of the Imperium. This guy, do you know anything about him?
Okay, I have a question. Is this the guy who's affiliated with the orcs in any way?
With orcs?
Yeah.
No, he's a different guy. I mean, he has fought orcs, but you're talking about Yerick. So they are the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
They're the
That's what I was
same.
thinking. So I don't
Yeah.
know anything about this guy.
Yeah. But they're part of the same organization. So this is a commissar, and that's what our hats are. These are commissar hats that we're wearing. Let me get another good picture. There's some art that I like of him. There's lots of good art of Kane. He's funny. So for the most part, his whole deal is that he thinks of himself as a coward. So this is in his like memoirs. He thinks of himself as a coward and that people like think the best of him. But like he's like just lying. He's like, this is all like a farce. I'm actually like not good at anything. He has like imposter syndrome, but he's actually incredibly brave and resourceful, even though he doesn't think he is.
Oh,
Yeah.
my brain went to a different direction. I thought he's like the sort of person who fakes it till he makes it, something like that.
He kind of does in a way. Like that's how he describes it. It's basically like an autobiography. If you ever read his books, they're very good. They're really funny to listen to. So he kind of feels like he fakes it until he makes it. And he tries to like avoid like tough situations. So he tries to avoid battles, but like he unintentionally, like he's really unlucky and he ends up getting into really tough combat situations. So he ends up becoming a hero because he saves the day from something completely unexpected that not even he planned for.
Ah, he got that plot armor.
Yeah, he kind of does have that plot armor, but he's in general, he's a pretty resourceful guy. But he just doesn't believe it. He needs to believe in himself.
Needs to believe in himself.
Yes.
Oh boy. Let me see. Let me think how I'm gonna draw this guy.
Yeah, he's cool. You can draw him how you want. If you want to draw him with abs, you can draw him with abs. Someone in my chat said if you where is it? Someone said, oh, if you draw Caiaphas, Cain, so his first name's Caiaphas, if you draw Caiaphas in any disrespectful way, I will speak ill of you in any way I can. So, oh no. But you can draw him however you like. He's kind of, sometimes they call him a Chad.
I mean, I can draw however I want.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, do whatever you want. I just gave you a bunch of different art pieces.
Someone threatening me. No disrespect for this guy. All right. Okay, let me think.
And I've been corrected. Apparently, he doesn't have plot armor. He has the Emperor's protection.
Right, Emperor's protection.
Yes.
Called Emperor's protection. Oh my god. Plot armor. Actually, it's Emperor's protection.
And
yeah.
And I was thinking, since this is such a beloved character, this might be like a good one to like end it off on. So you could be as like detailed as you'd like to be. Because this is like a really popular character. But it's up to you.
Ooh, maybe I'm gonna get uploads on Reddit if I post this guy.
Yeah. I think he's really, really like a popular guy.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, my subreddit is just called Naganium. If you can just search it.
I'm gonna join it.
Yeah,
I'll join it like right after stream, and then I'll like everything.
Post some memes and yeah.
Okay, I'll post some memes. Most of the memes, the Warhammer memes I find, are like off of Twitter.
The Warhammer memes I find are the ones that people post. Cause they don't really show up in my Twitter feed. The stuff that shows up in my Twitter feed is mostly One Piece stuff. I like so much One Piece fan art.
Okay.
Those are the things that show up.
Oh, I see. Yeah, most of mine is like Warhammer stuff.
One Piece. I love One Piece.
I've never I don't know anything about One Piece. I've just heard people say that they like it.
I like it. Because in the beginning, before I watched it, of course, I wasn't that invested in it. I'm like, I don't understand why people are so into One Piece. And then I started it after 50 episodes. I'm like, I am invested. I'm way into this stuff.
Did it take 50 episodes? When do you think you actually like you got into it? Really? Like what was the turning point?
Let me see. I'm gonna Google because I have seen this anime before because they show it in local television. So I have. Let me see. I cannot talk while typing. Sorry.
No, I can't either. I'm really bad at it. Like I have to like full stop what I'm saying, or like I have to say what I'm typing.
So I locked in at around episode 35, 40, something like that.
Okay.
Because it's the Arlong Park arc. It's one of the characters like backstory. She's Nami. She's called Nami. And then I clearly remember watching that part when they showed it on television. And then I watch it again, right? And I'm like, oh God, this is so good. Because I love that arc so much. And I realized at that moment that I'm not going back. I'm just going to watch a lot more.
Okay. I guess I need to watch it.
It's a lot of time to invest in an anime, of course, because it has like 1,000 plus episodes, but you know.
Okay, well, I'll have to investigate this because a lot of people have mentioned it, but I don't know much about it.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mute for a second. I got raided.
Oh.
Hold on.
This is the perfect time to get raided. Seeing all the art. Chat, what's your favorite bit of art so far? I'm super torn. One Piece is the hole that rivals 40K. If you go down that path, no one can pull you out. Okay. All right, I'm looking. There's a lot of people that like Steve. The Castellan. That one is really good. I love how detailed that one is. The Castellan. That was a great pun. I forget who said it in the chat. Very good pun. Fulgrim in the Boba Cup. That's a Gamer Subs cup, but it does kind of look like a Boba Cup. Well, yes, definitely join her Reddit so you can see her post all the art afterwards if you came in partway and you didn't get to see all of these. Because I'm enjoying myself as a person who, I mean, I'm sure I could apply myself and I could draw on my own, but I haven't really made that attempt. Someone did the math. If you watch 3 episodes a day, you'd be caught up on One Piece in 6 months. That's an insane amount of episodes. I didn't realize it was that, like, big of an anime. Oh my gosh. Oh, also, I'm going to get through my super chats really fast. Tom, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry that I missed it. Looks like it was deleted. I saw another one, I think. What are your opinions on Titans in the lore? The Adeptus Titanicus, yes. Legions Imperialis Titan models are really cool. I'd love to get a Titan, like, just to paint as, like, a model, like a giant project like that. That seems like it would be really enjoyable. But in the lore, I don't know too much. I did enjoy it in the Master of Mankind. There was a Titan battle. And it was so cool.
Titan battle?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. It was a super chat. Someone asked me about Titans, which are like giant mechs that fight. And they're really, really cool. So I was giving my opinion. In one of the books, there's a giant there's a Titan battle, and it's really intense, but I enjoyed it.
Wait, is the big thing in what do you call that? Fucking Hell's Reach, the big thing there, is that a Titan?
Yes, that big
Okay,
thing is
okay.
a Titan. I forget what the Titan's name is, but yeah, the one where the lady was in
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, that one. Will you walk with me? That was the thing.
Yes, yeah, that was really good. I got chills.
Walk for me, walk with me, something like
Walk,
that.
yeah. Will you walk with me?
And that was nice. That was pretty cool. And also he showed his face to the lady and like,
Mm-hmm.
ooh, ooh. He only shows his face to the ladies. This guy.
Yeah, right?
That's what I noticed from that from Hell's Reach.
No, I think you're right about that. He mostly keeps his helmet on.
I guess it's
I think
because the
he's I
brothers
think
don't
he's
really care about his face. They
I
have seen his face before. They're like, we don't want to see your face.
I'm trying to remember specifically. I actually think he, like, for the most part, he has to keep his helmet on. But not like
Yeah.
Mandalorian style, where he like, no living human can see my face.
From what I remember is that it's like if you're worthy, he's gotta show his face,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. And earlier I was thinking like maybe he doesn't really remove his helmet around his brothers because his brothers are sick of his face. I don't know. I don't know though. They've seen it a million times. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, whatever.
Whatever, we've seen your face.
I can't
Ay,
wait to
ay,
see
ay.
where you go with the Commissar Kane route.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
It's gonna be good. I can just tell.
Oh, this is probably let me see. Such a fancy,
But yeah, his outfit has a lot of like details.
so flamboyant, this one.
And that's like
I
their
guess
regular uniform. That's their regular outfit.
I guess most of the characters in Warhammer, when they're depicted, they're very detailed, you know?
Yeah. They really like their gilding and like the detail with the little buttons and everything.
Mm, I find this very common with um when they draw characters with what do you call this coat?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the coat.
This kind of coat, they always draw the character with where the coat is on the shoulders. Like it's so anime, dude. Especially in One Piece. If you've seen like any clip or like any art of it,
No,
they always do it like that, and it doesn't fall off even though they're fighting.
oh yeah, where it's hanging off their shoulders. They're not actually wearing it.
Yeah,
It looks like
yeah.
this one for the most part, except for the one that I think you're referencing is the one where it's like off his shoulders. The other ones he's like wearing it that I sent you.
It's just so interesting because like that's so anime.
Yeah, that definitely would fall off unless they like. That just seems so uncomfortable trying to like balance that look cool, but anime.
Mm. Oh my god, this hat is kind of complicated. Huh? Now that I think about it. Now I get a good look at it. Let's see.
He'll have a matching hat just like us.
That's true. I just didn't imagine the hat to be this shape from a different angle, you know?
Yeah, like yeah, seeing it from the front, like looking at our hats, like you can't see like the depth to it. It's a funky hat to draw, that's for sure. I don't envy you.
Oh my god. Hat. I wish people would still wear hats, fashionable hats,
Oh, that would be nice. I'm
right?
not really a hat girl. I've never like I only wear this hat.
Mm. Like a baseball cap is it kind of I could wear that stuff.
I would only wear like a baseball cap if like I was going on a hike and I wanted like the sun out of my eyes.
Or like a straw hat. Like a sun hat.
Like, yeah, a sun hat or a floppy hat. I used to wear one when I was younger, but I'm not really I've not really tried as I've gotten older.
Yeah, we just just go out in the sun.
We're VTubers. We don't go outside.
That's true. I mean, who am I kidding here?
You're right. You're right. We just stay indoors all the time.
Holy shit, that mullet. This is a mullet chop, right?
Yeah, the mutton chop. Yeah, the mullet is when you have short hair in the front and like long hair in the back.
Mutton chop. Isn't a mutton chop like food?
Mutton is, I think, lamb.
Right.
So
is it called mutton chop because it looks like a lamb chop?
I don't know. Let me investigate while you draw. I actually don't know. So oh, okay. Well, let me double check. No, I don't want how to pull it off. I want like, why do they call it mutton chops? I do not want to know how to pull off a mutton chop. Okay. So mutton chops are like, they're the sideburns, but instead of being trimmed straight down along the side of the face, they're allowed to grow further onto the cheeks and the edge of the mouth. The result is 2 large sideburns that resemble the chops of mutton. So it's like a cut of meat. So there's like I can send you a picture, I guess.
So it is related though.
It is. I didn't think. Yeah, so it looks like the piece of the meat. There, I sent you a piece of the meat. That's mutton chops.
So good.
It does look. I'm hungry. It's almost lunchtime for me.
Oh my god, I would like some mutton chops.
Mm-hmm.
Not this kind though. The food.
Yeah, I would not like mutton chops on my face. I don't think it would look very nice.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it would look good either on me. Because I want facial hair in the front as well.
Yeah, I mean, you have good facial hair on your Chad emote.
Oh yeah, that kind of facial hair, like everything, everything's covered. I want that kind.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yes, see, I could hide like snacks there.
You hide snacks there? Oh no, I can't. I know people that have like beards and stuff. And I'm like, oh, you've got a little like extra, and like, oh, I'm saving it for later. Completely as a joke. But like, I'm like, ew, that's so gross. It's so gross.
I mean, I wonder how long it's been there,
Ugh. But
ew. Maybe he's gonna look like this. And he's like, there's like little bits of sweat on him because he's not sure.
Oh yeah,
he's smiling. It's like,
I like that. I like that because he like looks all confident, but he's sometimes he's not.
Yeah, he's not sure why they're taking photos of him, but he has to smile anyway.
No, he's the sort of guy, he like knows why they're taking photos, but he's like, man, I'm a fraud, and they shouldn't be taking pictures of me because if they actually knew, like, they knew the real me, they would like hate me.
Okay. Oh, he's just being polite here.
Yeah.
He's a polite guy.
Yeah, he's polite.
The polite smile with some sweat.
Okay. My chat saying that the smirk you put on his face is perfect.
Hell yeah. I know exactly who this guy is. Holy shit.
I love this. I love it already. It's not even done. I'm like, I love the facial expression. It's perfect. Someone just said in my chat, I'm just jealous that I can't have magnificent mutton chops. I don't know. I'm not jealous. Mutton chops are not. No. I think if I was going to pick out a man for myself, I would not prefer mutton chops unless it's Hugh Jackman. That guy can pull off mutton chops really well.
He's the only exception, that's true.
Yeah, I think I like the mutton chops that are closer to the face and not like sticking out.
Like this?
Yeah, like those are sticking out, but like Hugh Jackman, they're closer to his face. Let me see. Here, I like for the most part I found that they're kind of close to his face. It's when they get like really big. It depends on the movie you find him in, but I don't prefer it to be super long.
I mean, it's like a signature look for him, no?
Yeah, because he plays Wolverine.
Imagine if he wears the mutton chop daily.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just keeps a regular beard as an actor. But like here, I'm sending you a picture. This is a younger version of him with the mutton chops, and I don't like how like poofy it is versus like this one is closer. He has a beard, so you could argue like he has a mustache, so you could argue that it's like less like that. I prefer like a closer shave.
Ah, yeah, and
Yeah,
also
see?
his chin is like it's not empty there.
Yeah.
He also
So
has
that could just be a
some.
beard. Really, you could just say, oh, yeah, well, that's not really mutton chops. It's just a beard at that point. So I just don't like it where it like sticks out like past your face too much. But if I was like being perfectly honest, I think I prefer clean shaven men.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know. Like it's not like I couldn't do a beard, but I think that's where my preference leans towards. So like, Sanguinius, clean shaven, perfect.
Of course.
He's the standard.
Oh shit!
That's a high standard. I'll probably need to back down.
I mean, maybe there's a sanguineous in real life. Or
Oh,
maybe that's. I don't know if that's a tragedy or that's a good thing.
well, like sanguineous as in looks or personality and like what happens to him later.
Both. Oh no.
Personality and looks would be kind of good for the most part. My chat is shaming me, setting literal angels as my standards. They said I need to lower them. I know, I'm well aware.
You know, it is what it is, man.
I'm actually realistic. I just love to make that joke. But I mean, if you got the choice, I think most people would choose sanguineous. If that was an option, I'd take sanguineous 11 times out of 10. Oh, apparently, so someone just said that there was a study where single women prefer clean-shaven men, but once they're in a relationship, women start preferring their partner to have like a beard. Oh. I wonder if it's like they want their men to appear more like masculine and more like protective, and that's why they like the beard.
Or it could be they got used to the beard.
Yeah, because if you're used to not seeing your partner like shave for like X amount of time.
And they were like, and then they shave and they're like, oh, you look better with the beard, actually. Something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's something like that. Who knows?
That's not really been the case for me on like previous dates I've been on. It's like, no, I prefer the clean shave, even when in a relationship. I don't know.
I guess for me, I don't really have a preference with that. I don't care. It's not about the looks.
Yeah, no, I'm totally with you. It's not like about the looks, but like, you can have like a preference.
Well, I would like long hair.
Ooh, long hair.
Yes.
Like,
it's non-negotiable, by the way.
Like, how long are we talking about? Like, are you like going like past ears? Is it like the emperor and like beautifully long like that?
Yes, like the emperor. Like really long hair. Ooh.
Get that gorgeous look.
Like from a shampoo commercial. That kind of long hair.
Okay. I see how it is.
Yeah, like that. Oh no.
You're right. You just gotta get that long hair. Because you know, if a guy takes care of his hair,
Right?
there's a good chance he'll take care of you really well, but there's also a chance he might spend more time on his hair than you.
Oh my god, like Rapunzel now?
On what?
He's like Rapunzel.
I'm not familiar with that.
Rapunzel, like Tangle. You know the long-haired lady from the fairy tale, Rapunzel.
Oh, Rapunzel. Okay, I
Oh, Rapunzel.
misunderstood you.
Sorry,
I thought it was
Rapunzel.
like an anime, and I was like, oh, that's a cool name.
Oh, it's
Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
Yes,
Okay.
got it.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, that was my mistake.
Rapunzel, but a dude. And
Mm,
he doesn't really care about you that much. He cares more about his hair.
Bropunzel.
Uh, I mean, maybe. Oh, God, it's so hot.
Is it
It's so
hot where you
humid.
are? Oh, hot and humid. That's the worst.
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Yeah, I have to have my fan on when I'm streaming because I'll like I there's a lot of sweat. Like just sitting
Yeah.
in the same chair, like after a while it just gets so hot and sticky.
Ugh. Ugh. It's so common though, like when people talk about like preferences in the opposite gender,
Hmm.
sometimes they're not very realistic about it, no?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people have unrealistic expectations.
And
Absolutely.
they tend to complain a lot, like, "Oh, I don't get anyone." It's like, why? I wonder why, dude.
Yeah, you have to be reasonable and you have to be willing to compromise on a few things. Like I think it's really important if you have like a specific set of values and like beliefs that you are like not going to turn from, that you should stick to those. Don't let like if there's something that is like, hey, this is really important to me, it's a core part of who I am, like, and I want that in a partner. You got to stick with that. Don't settle in that area. I think looks I think it's important to have someone that you are attracted to, but sometimes like you can find out you really like someone and you find them attractive not just because of how they look, but their personality and everything else.
Yeah, and also the thing about looks is looks change anyway,
They do, yeah. You're not going to stay young forever
unless
unless you're
science.
right. You're right. So this guy, Kane, they're called rejuvenate treatments and they basically keep you looking really young.
Oh, he goes to the spa a lot. Damn, let's go.
It's like a full on like surgery. I don't know all the details like how they exactly do it, but it like extends like human lifespan.
Not everyone looks like celebrities too. Yeah, that's true. That's
Mhm.
true.
Yeah.
I mean, if you if you wanna shoot for those like Instagram models style of deal, you have to think also like what about you that you think they will like if you want those types.
Yeah.
There's the thing. It's like I mean, there's that. If you have high standards, what makes you think that other people are gonna be interested in you?
Yeah.
What do you bring to the table?
Yeah. I was honestly I was going to say the exact same thing. Like what do you bring to the table and how what was I going to say? I totally lost my train of thought. But like how
I guess
can you
you.
improve yourself to be desirable
Mhm,
while
mhm.
sticking to like who you are as an individual? There are some things that you could probably change about your personality and it is for the best and you're not losing yourself, you're just improving it. Um
That's true.
mhm.
I A joke came to my head. It's
Yes, let's
like
hear it.
you could probably bring your armies to the table.
Yes, I
There
bring
you
my
go.
armies. Yes.
Bring your armies to the table.
Don't worry, our lands will be secure. We will be fortified.
Mm, 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 mm. Good. I mean, if you're like, for example, if someone out there is interested in like the nerdy type, or like if you're also interested with someone who's into Warhammer, you could just open up with that line. When I bring
Yeah.
to the table, girl, I'm gonna bring my armies. You can
Yes.
call on them whenever you want, and they
Yeah.
will come to your aid. Oh, yes.
Honestly, I think I've seen memes about this that like dating nerds is like the best way to go because they love their niche topic so much that odds are they won't go out and cheat.
Yeah,
That's like the
they're not
joke
going
I've
out.
seen.
They're not
No.
going out anywhere.
No, introverts, they're just staying inside anyways. That's just the joke I've
Yeah.
seen. I think it's funny because as a nerd, that's pretty accurate for me.
I guess the only problem with dating nerds is you're not gonna find them in the wild.
Yeah, you have to
Yeah,
go to them.
yeah, and the thing about that is like it's kind of difficult to do that because you don't even know where they are. You gotta knock on every door, maybe. Like, is there a nerd in your house? Any single nerd in your house,
Any of
please?
them of like my age, maybe?
Maybe.
Someone
Yeah.
said instead of what's your sign, you should ask what's your 40K faction.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or you find like a game store in your area and you're like, okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's people out there who met through like common interest and like
Yeah.
40K probably, right?
Oh, I definitely for sure. I'm sure there's people that like either met online or met at a game store or something like that. I can't speak on that, but I'm sure there's people out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Someone said step 1, go to college. Step 2, find the engineering department. Step 3, question mark. Step 4, profit. It's Dr. Mintharos. Thank you very much. I wonder if that was how he met his wife. Have you heard of Cha-Cha? She's a streamer that I've collabed with. She's a lot of fun.
No.
Yeah, she's married to Dr. Mintharos. He occasionally pops into my chat, says hi. So, yeah, I wonder if that's how the two of them met.
That's so cute.
I know, right?
Oh my god. That's so cute.
I know.
Love it. They need to like reinvent how romantic movies are, you know?
Oh yeah. Are you saying like they as in just like Hollywood? And just general movie?
Hollywood people, movie making people. Because the thing about like meeting someone at a cafe or at a random gathering and then falling in love with them is not true. People don't go out anymore. Man,
Yeah.
get in with the times.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure some people find it that way, but like for the most part it's kind of, I don't know how rare it actually is, but I've not found that true with some of my friends that have like met people. It's usually like sometimes it's like someone who's already part of the friend group or like, oh, it's a friend of a friend that like you hung out once and then you talked later, but it's not quite the same thing.
Yeah, it's usually like that. Like it's usually friend of a friend, or you just sometimes there's an event somewhere and yeah, friend of a friend got introduced one time and then your friend suddenly disappears and you're left with this new stranger and you talk and then somehow it works out. Yeah.
Have you ever done that with like friends where you've like abandoned a friend because you're like, ah, man, they would be so cute together, and you're like, all right, and you just put them together, like now kiss. Have you ever done that?
No, no, they just naturally flirt without my help.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I haven't had to do that either, but I was just curious because you gave a very specific example, and I was like, well, that's interesting.
No, my example would be because I was thinking there are multiple times where I go to an event and then I invite another friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then that friend doesn't really know my other friends. And there are multiple times where I invite this friend to an event and I'm late. So that friend is forced to interact with my other friends.
Oh.
So I did it unintentionally, but she's very friendly. Everyone's friendly with her, so it worked out in the end.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good at least. I know as a introverted individual, I would be like, "Where are you? Please come here."
I mean, that friend is also very introverted, but the thing is, the thing about people is that when they grow up, they learn to talk anyway, even though they're introverted. Something like that.
Yeah, no, that's true. And I definitely can hold my own, but I would definitely be like, "Oh, I don't know anyone." That's definitely a little awkward trying to deal with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be a little awkward. Although the events I speak of have alcohol, so that's that helps.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that does help. That does loosen people up a little bit.
You're not as shy about stuff that much.
Yeah,
Although if you
that's for
don't
sure.
drink, that's kind of I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of depends. Like I said, I can be extroverted when I need to. I don't always need a drink to be talkative. Obviously, I stream. I am
Yeah.
talkative without any form of alcohol.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Although, like with the talking part
Hmm.
in streaming, I really didn't know how to do it at the start. I don't know what to say.
Oh, yeah, I
Like,
struggle with that too
no.
sometimes.
'Cause, especially before, because for example, when you just start streaming, no one's there, and I
Hmm.
don't know how to talk to myself.
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't know.
Yeah, that is tricky, like, trying to figure out how to be entertaining without anyone there. That is, like that was so hard in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. You just learn it eventually. You just yap
Yeah.
about random stuff.
Yeah, pretty much. That's kinda what I did too. Just kinda commented on different things. And then when people come, they talk to you, and it's fun.
Yeah.
You see, my current issue is that there's so many different things I want to talk about, and when I see chat make, like, different comments, I'm like, "Oh, well, I wanna talk about that, and I wanna talk about that," and I jump from topic to topic. I think too fast
Yeah.
sometimes, like, "Okay, slow down, slow down. Just stick to one
Yeah.
topic at a time, and we can always go back, and if there's something, we can always talk about it later."
Later. And then when you end stream, you realize like, oh, I forgot to talk about that thing.
I know. I know.
Man.
It's so sad.
Okay. Let's see. How do we do this? Oh, this guy is almost done.
Yeah, he's
Holy.
almost done. He's looking really good. I'm, like, watching you put all these colors on. I'm like, "Ooh."
Mm, mm. I don't usually draw like this.
What do you mean when you say like this?
This style, because I usually draw like commissions and stuff, so it looks more anime-ish. I usually draw like more anime-ish.
Oh, okay. More anime style versus, yeah, this one is, like, a little more on, like, the realistic side.
Yeah.
I really like it, though. Like, I
I
love the
feel
way
like
he
this kind of
looks.
style suits perfectly with like Warhammer stuff because of like what it looks. I mean, if I drew them like anime girls, that could also work.
That would be funny.
Probably.
That would be so funny.
Mm, but I like drawing in this style as well because it's like kind of loose, you know,
Yeah. And
kind
that's
of
what I kinda
loose.
like about it. It's, like, loose and it's not, like you're not, like, worried about capturing all of the detail.
If I worry about capturing everything, we're gonna be here for like
Oh,
months.
yeah. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's gonna take a long time to do that.
I love the details you're just, like, adding to his face. It's just so nice. It's, like, almost relaxing just, like, to watch you do this. Like, oh.
I totally get you. I like watching other artists draw as well. It's so fun.
Yeah, this would be, like, my first, like, pure, like, art stream that, like, I've, like, sat down and watched. Like, sometimes I watch, like, people draw, like, a little bit, um, but I usually have other things to do. I don't really watch streamers too often because I like to focus on my work. I get distracted if I'm, like, watching a streamer.
Yeah, same. I think it's common for streamers to not watch other streamers as well because you're busy with your own stuff as well.
Yeah. I mean, even
You don't
before I
really have
became a
time.
streamer too, like I just never got into it.
Oh, before I really got into watching other art streamers because I want to learn
Okay.
their secrets.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's a great way to do it. If you want to
I
learn
just want
secrets,
to,
watch other artists.
yeah, yeah. That's the secret. I want to see like in real time how they do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's amazing because you watch it and then you can see it clearly in front of you. And then by the end of the stream, you don't understand how they did it. But you saw they do it. It's like, I don't know. How did you do it?
That's what VODs are for. You just go back and watch the VOD.
But sometimes it looks like it's magic.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of does look like magic. I'm watching you, I'm like, wow, I don't even know how you do half of it. But it looks so
Uh,
pretty. Practice, 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 I'm sure.
that's true. Practice, indeed. Have you seen the video of PewDiePie trying to draw?
No, I haven't. Is it good?
Because it's pretty good. He drew for 30 days.
Oh, okay. So I heard about it then, where he like drew for like 15 minutes for like 30 days. Didn't his like
Mhm.
style improve? I didn't watch the video, but I heard
Yeah, he
about it.
did. It improved a lot. It's pretty good.
Okay, because I wanted to try something like that to see if I could like just do like small improvements because it'd be nice to draw my own things. Like draw
Mhm,
my
mhm.
own my own fan art, my own stuff.
Yeah, I feel like you could do it. You don't have to be great right away. You could just try it a few minutes a day, and then
Hmm.
see if you could um get somewhere that you really like. Because, for example, if your goal is to make, for example, emotes for your channel, there's
Hmm.
a lot of like bases already. Like you know those
Yeah, I actually saw one the other day where it's like the basic
that
expression.
like for example that, yeah. And then you could just trace over it and then put the character on top of it.
Yeah, add the hair and the details.
Yeah, just so you get used to how to put the lines down or like where to put your hair, where to put your armor, something like that.
Hmm.
It
That's a
doesn't
good
have to be
idea.
perfect.
Yeah, that'd be a
Mhm.
great way to start. I probably have to
I
print them
mean,
out because I don't trust my ability to draw with a mouse very well. And I don't want to get a tablet for something like this unless I really am devoted to improving.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a good start. I mean, you only need the pencil and paper to draw. Yes, yes. That would be nice.
Hmm.
I just realized his cheeks are kind of like that. Well, in this art,
Yeah, it's hard to tell because he's got those big old mutton chops.
mm, he doesn't have fat on his face.
No, when you're a soldier for the Imperium, I think you lose a lot of your body fat. But he is more active than some other commissars because I said that, but there's other commissars that they're described as like rotund or like blubbery.
Ooh,
So he definitely is
blubbery.
more involved.
That's that's a cute way to describe someone. Blubbery.
Blubbery. I don't think they would
Mhm.
find it very cute if you called them that, but
Blubber.
I think they'd be more offended because I think blubber is associated with like walruses and whales.
Oh, I was thinking about the blobfish.
Oh,
The
that's even
scalefish.
worse. That's even worse. Yeah.
I don't even know what it looks like. Something
No,
like that.
it looks like that. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, no, that's even worse. If you're thinking about the blobfish and you call someone blubbery, um, I think I would be upset.
Blubbery. When I refer to like rotund,
Hmm.
I just call them chunk, like
Yeah.
chunky.
Yeah, I don't think people appreciate chonk, but rotund in like a book setting. You're like, oh well, the character's not going to be offended because they don't know.
Oh
They're being
no, it's
described that
fine.
way.
Rotunda. Eh, Barrel shaped. How about barrel shaped?
Barrel shaped. Oh yeah, that one too. Barrel shaped is like a really nice way of putting it.
Very polite. Barrel shaped. Okay, there we go.
He looks wonderful. I
He's
like him.
sweating. Sweating. Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. This is
He
based
looks
on
very
this.
good. I like him.
Yes, yes. It's based on this reference because in my chat, in my stream, they don't see it.
Oh yeah, I didn't show them on my stream either. But that's the
So did
reference she
that.
used.
And it's gonna be too complicated if I drew the weapons and all that stuff. So it's just a face.
I like it. That's really good. You should show everyone the ones we've done so far. Figure out which what's the favorite of the bunch, because I really like the way Kane looks.
Let's see. Which one do you guys prefer? Which is your favorite? Kane, right here. Steve, the gamer and the streamer, with the gamers up and waifu cups.
Yes, yes.
Then we have the Castellan Mechanicus Castellan. I don't know how to refer to it. And then we have Trazin, the calendar
Mr.
peanut
Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steal Your Girl. And also, he's probably gonna steal you as well.
He might take you too.
Castellan, all right. Oh yeah, Castellan, because he got those cute ears.
Yes.
Also, the first one, the Emperor, the
Oh,
massively magnificent Emperor.
he is magnificent. Which one is your favorite, you think?
Aside from the Castellan, my favorite is the Emperor.
I
This is
like the
so
Emperor
beautiful.
too. I'm so torn.
It's beautiful.
It's so like absurd. It's funny. I love it. Oh gosh. I think my favorite one, I really like Kane, but I think the Emperor has to be like my favorite one.
He's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's just so funny. It's so absurd. I love it.
Kane, chat likes Kane, Castellan, and Steve.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people like the Cat Stellan. I think some people are gonna add more. Some people like Kane as well.
Castellan.
Cat
I
Stellan.
mean, I cannot resist this cutie right
No.
here.
No, he'll kill me and I'll die happily. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And then he'll take my head off.
Oh, oh! That's my reaction to that. Oh.
It's so cute. I love it. It's too good. So you said you're gonna put these on your Reddit page?
Yes, r/Naganium.
Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely join it and then I'll give it all the upvotes. I love it. This was so much fun. I really enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed it too.
I did. I had a lot of fun because this is the first time I've done an art stream with as a collab. Because usually I just draw alone.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. This was a great idea. This was like your idea. When you pitched it, I was like, oh my gosh, that's genius. I love it.
Yeah, dude, we should do more of this. This is fun.
We should. And definitely Magic the Gathering stream.
Oh hell yeah, Magic the Gathering.
Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. I think we would really have a good time with that.
Yeah, although the thing about Magic is I really have to master my self-control because that's like one of the games that I spent money on. And I say that you're not supposed to spend money on digital stuff, but I'm like, oh, but I have to buy. I have to buy the cards.
Well, maybe we'll see if I end up getting into it like you did.
Yeah, I mean, like MTG Arena there's a bunch of free cards. The game gives you the cards anyway. You could just practice with those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
we'll have to check it out. We'll have to plan something. Maybe like in September or something, because that will be a fun collab to do. I know my Magic the Gathering viewers would really like to see that from me.
I'm not gonna hold back.
Oh, I'm sure you won't. I'm counting on it. I'm counting on it, actually. Don't hold back.
Magic the Gacha. You could call it that as well, Magic the Gacha. That's true.
Magic Gacha.
Oh my
well,
God.
I had so much fun. I was gonna do a quick little run through a couple of things with my chat. So I was just gonna give them a couple announcements so we could quit the collab here and call it good. I had so much fun, and I can't wait to do this again. It was a really a good time. So
yes, thanks for joining the collab. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. I'm glad we got to make something work out. So I'll quit it now, and I guess I'll catch up with you. I'll catch up with you later.
Yeah, bye, Aurelia's chat. See ya.
Yeah, bye, Naga's chat. Whoa. All right, we're gonna move over to my chatting. Hello, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the collab. I know I had a lot of fun. She is very talented. I love her art. And I really enjoyed it. So you should join her Reddit page. I don't have it right now, so I can't link it at the moment, but I will put it in the YouTube comments. Yeah, oh, thank you, Johan, for the super chat. Oh, you wanted Naga to purge me. Excuse me. I am no Xenos. I'm an abhuman. Rude. Yeah, she's very good. I really liked it. It was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did, but I'm a little biased. It's kind of fun, like, watching the art, and definitely very a chill collab, versus some of the other ones I had. So it was like really nice. It was really cool. So I really enjoyed it. Is this the 4-woman Darktide team? Well, we might play Darktide in the future. We'll see. It kind of depends on what other people are interested in. Yeah. So for announcements, tomorrow we are going to be watching the final Bricky video, 40K timeline video that Bricky made, and a couple other videos. So there's like Kill Team trailers, there's more Space Marine 2 trailers, a couple other videos we're going to watch tomorrow at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So be sure to join for that. It'll be a really good time. The Bricky streams are always a fun thing. I enjoy his work thoroughly. So I hope to see you all there. And also in the future, I don't have anything set up right now, but I am planning on doing a subathon very soon. And I'm going to have a bunch of fun goals and rewards for when we meet some subathon goals. It'll probably be soon, something to help us hit that 10K and a little bit above that. So I hope you all enjoyed stream. It looks like we might be doing a Magic the Gathering stream soon. So if you're a MTG fan, you're welcome. I didn't know she was such a huge fan. So this will be so much fun. Thank you everyone for joining. I really appreciate you being here, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.